You guys all leveled up to level 5, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, good. Just want to make sure before we continue because we're gonna have a real stinker today.
We will be gaming.
Wow, missing a player.
We are missing
well,
two
missing a
people,
player.
but you guys will be fine. This is also partially why I have Damien here, just in case we are down many people.
Well,
One is
well,
sick.
well, yeah, we're down one player that's been here before for the that's been here before for the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yes, we're missing Caden and their Kobold, but for now, we're still gonna run with it. So where we had left off is last time you guys kinda, everything was all over the place. You realized that Erwin had pulled a woozy on you and had stolen your egg.
Yes, the forearm bastard.
he had ripped apart through the noble and through the caravan of that Cheesecake and Caden's characters, the small little I guess conclave is the best
Warren.
description. Yeah.
Honestly, the forearm bastard at least did one good thing for us.
Yeah, he killed the bad guy we were worried about.
Yeah, he killed the noble. Yeah, no, he at least did something good for us.
Through them and left a small human bard, it seems to be, who was impaled and pretty much left to die. Only really like very close to death's door, maybe a day or two, and he would have died.
Yeah,
do a magic trick.
But you guys did help him, and a couple of you were visited by your respective gods as that night. As you guys
something goddamn errand boy for Tiamat.
Oh, me? I just said fuck you, Talos, but okay.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm also
just
making a joke about how I'm calling of the joke about the being goddamn errand boys for Tiamat, and now the kobolds are upset at me for throwing curses at Tiamat for it.
It's okay.
One of the things that you learned from both of your gods was the general consensus is that 80 plus years ago there was a group of adventurers that rose up to fight Vecna. Erwin was one of those adventurers, and Erwin should be dead because Dragonborns don't even live to their 80s. They die a lot sooner than humans. So
either he has a really good skin treatment routine that we need to learn.
Man, please tell
or
it
he's
to
got
me.
something else. Although longevity magic does exist, it's very hard to perform. But you guys did learn about two adventurers that still are alive from that time. Huh? One was it? Yes, one was an. Yep. One is an elf. She's a cleric. She's the high priestess of the Church of Saloon, which is the goddess of light.
Yeah.
And another one who is very, very, very old. A human who was, very young when she had fought against Vecna, only being around 18 years old. Right now, she is in her 90s, close on her hundreds, and well into retirement. But she is still alive and in a very small village where you were given basic directions to that village, and the actual locations of these two individuals. I'm just going to say it now to save time. Mm-hmm. The ranger. She is closer to you than the priestess, who is an entirely different country.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Which is maybe maybe like if you guys did plan on going there, maybe a month's travel. It's not far, right? It's like if you were in it's like if you were in Ohio and you wanted to go up to Kansas.
Stop it.
Basically.
Mhm.
So it's still a good amount of distance, but it's nothing that's you know not it's not like it's halfway across the world. But you do understand that the village is so close that it's about maybe a day or two away. Very small village,
And
but luckily
how do we know this? Just curious.
they're gods.
Oh, sorry, forgot.
Both Tiamat and Talos
Told us.
had came
Cool.
to you and
Cool,
told you
cool. Because
respective
I'm
information.
I'm glad you're
sorry.
telling
I,
this now because this was information that was not told to the rest of the party last time.
well,
This was only
I'm just
ever mentioned to them.
explaining. I'm just explaining the two because I'm sure that that would have come up
Yeah,
like
it's
the
just the way
main
that
point.
it's just the way
Hey,
that you worded it sounded really fucking weird. I'm like, we didn't learn half of the shit
no,
you're talking
no,
about.
I'm just doing this to save time because I have a lot planned for today. I just want to
Mhm.
get straight into it. Get all the important information at least, which is mainly the two adventurers who worked with Erwin once upon a time. So, anyways, like I was saying, but yes, that's pretty much what you were the basic synopsis. So you guys can either go to the small town, which is about a day's travel, or you can start heading to the priestesses. You can try to go find her. Uh, it's
Mhm.
your choice. I will
Well, if
leave
we're
that
closer
to
to
you.
the town, we'll just hit that one first. Then, like that'd be kind of dumb to pass that one.
Of course, but I always
But well, she
leave the
is
choice.
human. How old? So how long ago was this? Like you said, 70 years ago. So she'd be pretty old, right?
80 years ago.
80. Yeah,
I
let's
said that
let's go
she
see
was
the
the
human
she was
first.
Mhm.
she
Cause
was the youngest. She was the youngest of the adventurers. Most of them either had died. Well, a few of them. Well, one of them died in the battle against Vecna, and most other retired and died of old age. Right. The only, like I said, the only three survivors. Erwin, for some unknown reasons, the stranger, just because she was 18 at the time, so she's about 98, 99, close on getting the triple digits. Um, and the other one is an elf, and they live piss long, so she's not even in her mid 20s, basically.
so yeah,
So,
we should definitely do the human
um,
first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
so as you
Mhm.
guys, I'm assuming that you guys immediately get up, get packed, and get going, unless
Yep.
somebody wants to do something before.
Nah, we
No,
just
I
doing
already
our
threw my
country road.
tantrum. Yeah, I already threw my tantrum in the
Yeah, we
Cobalt
already did.
Shack.
Okay, just
Oh, sorry, lady.
need to make sure. So, yes, lady, you said something.
Meow.
Hello.
Oh, they're thinking
Are
they're
you?
singing country road. They said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now it's
okay.
time for country
Sorry.
roads.
As you guys, yeah, it doesn't even take you a day to get there. But you guys do get there. It's a small town, but you do see like there's a sign, right at the edge of it that says, town of Moon Blossom, home to the famed adventurer that fought against Vecna.
I cringe at the sign, going, "That's their only claim to fame." Yikes. I guess when
Well, I
she
mean,
dies, it'll be the
when you have
the death place of the
um,
famed adventurer.
they're resting,
Mhm.
this was her hometown, so you do have a fairly well, you would expect there to be a fairly good adventuring place. You know that famous adventurer hometowns adventures, the adventuring guild eats that up. They get a lot of business there,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? So it's a great marketing tool for towns. Um,
Mhm.
but because they're so old and it was a long time ago, you're not getting a lot of traffic, but they still get to hold that title as
It's like
much
a
as they
senior
can.
citizen home, like this whole town, or is it like a
No,
population of like
no, it is.
200?
You get it's like maybe less than 200. You guys get into the town itself, and it's lively. I mean, it's a very, very small village. I mean, wouldn't even call it a town. It's a village.
What's it?
The
What's the population like? Like the, uh,
maybe 100.
I know of what type of
120.
creatures? Humans,
Oh,
elves. Like
there.
what's
It's kind
the?
of mixed. It's actually really like there's not really a dominant.
Huh.
It seems that there are a lot of people that come. There are just people that come to this town to settle down in an easy farm, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's vast fields that they have that they can basically be self-sustaining, so they don't need a lot of trade outside of their own town. It seems like it's not like an old folks' home, but it's like
It's not
everybody
like an
knows
old
each
folks'
other
home.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows each other here. It's a lot of like farming families, a lot of families just
Sweet
here
home
being
Alabama.
self-sustaining. So you have some newlyweds that come in every now and again, right? But it's a very fairly quiet town, and there's kind of an like in I would say aura of uneasiness in the town as you guys are walking through. You see they're sorting crops, right? They have cabbages, carrots, but you see that they're like sorting them. You see, you know, ones that are being packaged, and taken to what looks like storehouses, and you see others that are just like decay is probably the proper word, as you see a lot of them just have this blackish, like they pick it up and it, kind of crumbles to dust.
Well,
The carrots are
that's not
the
good.
carrots ooze this black
Ah,
ichor, and it seems
ew.
that yeah, they do have healers that are making sure that nobody gets infected and that there's no diseases there.
Uh,
But
can I hop off the
it
cart and
does.
inspect this weird this rot?
You
I
can
mean,
go over. They don't stop you, but they do say, "Hey, um, you know, we ask that you don't, take anything and that you don't
Oh no, I
just be careful. We don't know why this year's batch has been worse
um.
than the
What
last.
would I roll to? Would it be like nature,
Medicine.
medicine, medicine? Okay.
Medicine or nature. Medicine or
Medicine's
nature.
higher.
I'll
Let's
give you
try
one
that.
of the two. I'll give you one of the two.
I got
Medicine or
18 for
nature.
medicine.
And I don't think it's like they obviously know this as well. This is not a normal type of blight. This is
Hey, welcome back.
magical. This is
Oh dear.
magical in a
Ooh.
sense. And it's not like they don't
Like a
know that. Like they
curse,
obviously
or
know it's could be. You've seen like plagues. There are natural
plagues? But
plagues.
you say it's
There are
magical. So did
naturally
somebody conjure
so
this?
so magical in the sense of that there are magical plagues that do exist just because there are various in history there have been various evil people trying to take over the world, and
Yeah.
that usually leaves a ripple effect. So like in the case of Vecna, um where Vecna's lair was, which was in a very bustling town that has to deal with infrequent zombie attacks
Ah.
because Vecna's
Ah.
power was, and yet that they're still curing to this day.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
it's left a lasting impact that they just have to deal with. So that
Okay.
town is not really traveled to a lot, but it's
Hmm.
still, you know, like I said, there are various churches that are there to help cleanse the land. But like I said, it
Okay.
can be magical. It could be something from a
Hmm.
previous person that tried to rule the world. or it could be caused by
I'm just gonna
somebody.
dust my hands
Could
off from the
be-
gross stuff and go,
You just don't
well,
know.
I don't think the
Could
four-armed
do a lot
bastard
of
was through
things.
here because he would have just, everyone here. So, maybe we should just find this hero before we get involved in any more weird shenanigans, right, guys?
Yep,
I
sounds
agree
good.
with this.
No, you can't pinpoint. There's so many answers
Yeah,
to
I
that
know.
question.
As I'm looking at the
that
group
it's
going,
hard
hey,
to-
let's not dive headfirst, Scooby-Doo gang.
Mhm.
We don't need this.
They kind of the townsfolk kind of hear you talk about this adventure, and they kind of point. You see a little. They point to a house at the end. Very nice house, not big, just well kept. She lives there with her husband.
Oh
So
dear.
Oh,
she's always
I mean,
welcome
I
to
didn't think she'd be single, but
and she
okay.
kind of she kind of looks at the pins that you like. You guys have Adventurers Guild
Yes, of course we do.
items on you.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes.
Bless you.
They're usually always welcome to adventurers passing by. And she kind of points to the house.
Okay. So we're just gonna sidestep this gross, rotted, crop field thing.
Yeah, they're sorting through a bunch of stuff. You see, like
Yeah, it sucks to be that
in
way.
the fields themselves, you see like you do see these gray patches, but it's not like they're stemming from somewhere. You know what I mean?
I'm just
It
putting
feels
my
like they're
hand up
just
to my
random
face, trying
and
not to look like a blinder going, nope, don't get involved, don't get involved, don't get involved.
they're digging. It's like they're trying to dig up the dirt, right?
Hmm.
Trying to replace it with new soil and fertilizer. You see that they got some magic users that are helping to, using mold earth to help
Hey, we have a bard
ease
now.
the
Hey,
process.
Damien, distract us, please, so we don't get involved in this. Sing a song or something.
Are there any
They-
Is there anybody that's very clearly sick?
no. Thanks to the handful of healers, you see that there are
So no one's
some
actually eating
that look
this
like to
rotten
be
stuff.
various clerics and druids. So like this town seems like to also be a good retirement place for adventurers as well.
Okay.
So you do know there are some other former adventurers here, not like well named ones, but you can just tell, right? Whether it's the scars or just the magic that they hold. But right now they're just focused on, you know, trying to solve this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Damien begins to play a little tune. He has a flute, takes it out, and he starts to
Sorry, guys.
play a simple song.
Sorry.
As you guys make your way to this house, yeah, like I said, there's nothing really. Nobody stops you.
Well,
Nobody's
I
like,
mean,
halt,
why
you need
should
to
they
see your
stop
pass.
us?
Most people are busy with the problem at hand. As you get up there, yeah, what do you guys do?
Mhm.
You are at the house.
I knock on the door.
Knock knock.
Okay, you knock on the door and you open it, and you see a very old dragonborn kind of open the door. It seems like they're a silver dragonborn, very old. Like you can just tell. Like scales, like saying a dragonborn.
Guys,
Dragonborns in their old
Sir, we're here for your wife!
dragonborns.
Oh
in
my
their
god, my
old
phone
age,
activated to me yelling that.
their scales like kind of toned down in their color. So you can tell that there's not really any shimmer on this man, but he goes, "Oh, yes, hello. How can I help you?" And
That
you
was
don't need to yell.
quite a rude way of asking.
I'm
We should
sorry.
I
we should probably
apologize
step inside.
on behalf. I apologize on behalf of my companion here. He can see the doll as she like the little head like goes and like in a swift motion just like stares at him without blinking.
We should
Okay.
probably step inside because this would be a private matter.
Yes, yes. Come in. And you see that he is walking with a cane. He looks like to be in his for a dragonborn's age, which would be 70s, so late 70s, maybe 78, 77. Um, Definitely an old geezer as well. He kind of goes in and he lets you in, and the house is nice. You see a lot of, well, what you would consider old relics from, seems, the both of them, not just her. It seems like he also was an adventurer at one point. A lot of wizarding stuff. You see tons and tons of magical books on a very nice shelf, kind of carved into the side of the house. Seems like it was almost like a small library in their living room. Comes in and you see a very old woman. You see a very old human woman that's definitely, for her age, she is spry. Like she is not, she's not like in a wheelchair. She's slow moving, but she's fairly healthy for her age. As she's getting tea ready, it seems, and she goes, "Oh, who who are these? Fine adventurers, it seems.
Well, hello there.
Please come have a seat. Tea will be ready in a second. What what do I owe the pleasure of fine fine strapping
Came
adventurers,
back.
young
By the
adventurers doing in my abode?"
Let's see.
I mean,
Well, my name is Draz, and we're here to talk about a somewhat serious matter that involves your
Oh,
past.
yeah.
oh, okay. Yes, do come have a seat. And there's a bunch of furniture. It seems like they've gotten more furniture just for occasions such as this. So it is not an uncommon for groups of adventurers to come in them for advice, stories, help. And as you all take your seat,
Mm.
once the tea is made, you see the husband comes back in with some freshly baked cookies and other pastries as he puts them down and takes a seat right next to her. She goes, "So, my past. What is the what? You have to be more specific, dearies. I'm very old."
Well, from what we gathered, it's possible that someone passing themselves off as one of your previous comrades is trying to do
Hmm?
something dangerous.
Previous comrades. Well, most of them are dead, dearie. So
That is
I
that is why
What'd
I
you say their name
say
was again?
passing off.
Erwin Erwin von Aaron. That's what his name. Continue, Emil.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said passing off, as it appears that the one that is passing itself off, as you know, as Erwin.
You see, with the name mentioned, her kind of tone shifts as as the his name is uttered. She kind of goes, "Oh,
Mhm.
Erwin. Yes, okay. Well, I'm assuming he's not dead."
Apparently,
Hmm. We always knew that there was something weird about him, although we were a bunch of weirders ourselves. So it's not right for me to judge. But he was very recluse, very charming, but he's very talkative but he never really talked about himself and his family.
Yeah, no shit.
We only gathered bits and pieces. His mother died and his father taken away from him. But that's all we were able to gather. Seemed it was a very touchy topic.
Hmm.
So, what is with Erwin and what has he got up to?
He destroyed an entire
Oh.
caravan, killed an entire cobalt caravan or conclave. Let's see. He seeked on us 2 giant zombies, and then basically that mountain fire was part of our doing to kind of cleanse the area. Oh, and he got something from Vecna's.
May
Wait. You went into the vault?
apparently.
I mean, there
May I
was no
try
warning
the
signs not to, so
Well,
may I
no, we
Mhm.
made it specifically so that uh, you would need a group of people to be able to get through all of the
and that explains why he.
safeguards. I mean,
That's why he recruited us. Hmm.
even
Yeah.
the even the corrupting magic of the Book of Vile Darkness would have warped it into a not so safe place to be. I mean, it has been
Yeah.
years, and we have not been able to go check on it regularly as we once used to.
Oh, he was
Does she
camping down
react
in
to
front
me
of it.
wearing the armor at all?
May I
Yeah, he can.
may I
No,
Yep, lady,
oh,
go for it.
may I try some of the tea? I may not
yes,
be
of
able to
course.
taste it, but
You,
as can
Oh
see
no.
the jaws or like the face of like the dull crack as it opens as
Aki leans
various
over and
wasps
whispers, "Don't freak out with the bugs."
as the bugs just go, the little wasp goes and start like sipping the tea.
she kind of like looks at you. She kind of looks at you for a second. Um, kind
Aki's
of
like
eyeing
flashing you the. She's like, "Don't say anything."
the con the construct down. She goes, could you come here for a second, young lady?
Oh, of course. You can see hearing that with the mouth, the cracked mouth still open.
I'm assuming you do go over to her. She
Yep.
kind of
The taste.
definitely in a forceful manner. She's not strong, but
Mhm,
she kind of turns you around onto your
mhm,
back as
mhm,
you see that a glow from her finger
mhm,
begins to emanate as her eyes.
mhm.
um I would say you um Ruby would know this to be a true seeing spell. Um you recognize the incantation. She kind of looks over she looks through your back and you see that the rest of you can tell that she eyes something specific on Lady's back that only well she could see. She kind of takes a moment. The spell kind of fades and she goes, "Oh, I see. Hmm.
Uh,
Thank you, dearie, for indulging me.
You are
Please
quite well,
go
quite well.
go have a seat."
You're quite welcome. And I must
You
say, the
see
tea is wonderful.
she kind of goes over to her husband and whispers something. He kind of looks at her, looks at Lady, looks at the group, nods, and whispers something back. And she goes, "Okay, I'm assuming." She kind of coughs a little bit. You want, well, my help dealing with our former friend
well,
who had
I mean, you in your
he's
old
got the
age, we don't
book
want you to
and
obviously go out adventuring, but if you can give us some advice or something to, stop him from using that horrible, awful thing that we got him.
well, the book, assuming it's the book of vile darkness and the sword of cast. Well, the sword itself is not all dangerous. I mean, it's a very powerful sword. The book has a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Erwin,
Yeah, we don't need him doing more damage than what he's already done. We saw him slaughter an entire caravan and an enclave. So,
We saw the
well,
results of it.
yeah, I can only imagine he's a
Erwin,
one-man army. He can literally take over the entire continent if he wanted to. That's kind of terrifying.
one man army is well. That's a great descriptor. I wish I would have thought of that. No, Erwin is very skilled.
Yeah, he's a four-armed
A
bastard in my eyes.
master,
I ain't gonna praise him any more than that.
Hi, banana.
a master of any weapon. You could put a slingshot and a bunch of pebbles from a stream, and he'd take down a giant in a second. He is a very powerful
Would there be
individual, but
any reason why he wanted a dragon egg?
dragon. I mean, wow. I mean, there are many uses for a dragon egg. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
components and very powerful spells.
Hypothetically, if a group of adventurers were hired to take said valuable item, but then realized it was, a living thing and didn't want to give it to the person they were hired to give it to, and then that item got taken by somebody else.
So you had an egg, and he
Yes.
stole this egg.
You see her clench her fist? Yes, we
was
had
her
an
fault.
egg. I've said all I can now.
Young lady, we'll go over to my husband real quick, please. She kind of points to the dragonborn. Priest of the old man goes, yes, come here, priestess of Talos.
I just sigh, I get up and just shuffle over to him.
You see, he kind of stands up with his cane and takes his hand and almost like a dog when you kind of like grab their snoot.
What are you doing to me, sir? I don't approve. I don't approve.
He grabs your dragon snoot and he begins to cast a spell. As you can see that unlike her, when he casts the spell, he enters into physical pain. As you see that he's searching your mind for, well, first he sees Erwin, he sees the egg, he sees the bag, and he definitely dwindles on that bag memory. Almost like he's instantly memorizing every detail of everything.
Oh, yes,
kind
how I
of,
rampage and destroyed the kobold's little shack, yes.
He kind of releases his hand and goes, I could get your egg back for you if that's what you're asking.
I'm rubbing my
Yes.
nose now going, I told you everything. You have to look at my memories. Ow, that kind of hurt.
Yes, I do apologize, but I needed to see exactly what it looks like and where exactly
It's
it
a
went.
giant freaking egg stolen by a four-armed bastard. I don't think there's that many.
I-
Do you know that many four-armed
No.
bastards? I would love to know that, because he was the first, and hopefully he's the last.
I have magic that for it to work, without, as you see that he kind of like limps over to a bookshelf, for it to work, I need to know exactly what it looks like
Gotcha.
in every small detail.
Yeah.
Luckily,
I was
a-
dumb and I fell
a
for a
very
bag of holding, which
great-
is actually a bag of transport.
Oh,
I would
Oh,
like
of
to know.
course.
I would like the egg
Do
back,
not-
please.
do not be ashamed, my dear. It is not. Do not.
No, I'm not
do not
ashamed now.
put yourself
I'm full of
over it.
rage.
You see, he kind of.
I want
he
to
kind of
punch that
grabs
man.
He kind of grabs.
You're probably
grabs
not the first
down
ones to get tricked by Erwin's
As
quote unquote good looks and such.
he goes and he puts the book on a table. As you see, he uses a kind of magic, some blue magic begins to illuminate from his hand as a bunch of spectral hands fly out and begin to take items, what looks like to be spell components, as you see that they're mixing the stuff together, grinding down herbs and what looks like to be pearls. As you see that he kind of clears off the table a little bit and begins to draw what looks like kind of inverse teleportation circle. From what the magic users can tell, teleportation circles are common in some cities, especially in wizarding colleges,
Wait.
as it allows
Can we teleport to where the egg
people to get
is?
around. He's like, I'm not going to teleport you there. No, no. Unless you want to be ripped apart by the
No, no,
four
no, 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 no,
bastard.
no, 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 no.
But what
we
I
gonna walk?
can do is the bag itself did not have any, well, it didn't have any arcane lock runes on it, which means that where the egg was teleported, it wasn't, well, if I know what it looks like, I can easily get it back. It's not like he
Sir,
teleported it to
I
a
don't know why, but I got a
arcane.
really bad feeling about this. If this smart bastard that's very charming gave me a fake bag, what makes you think this bag that you're going to teleport here? Is it gonna be
Because
safe or a
bags
bomb?
bags of transportation come in different varieties. Some transport them to other bags. Some transport them to a set location on a plane and locks it, essentially locking it in the astral plane, being unable to be reached except by the person who cast the incantation. Or in this case, your friend used a bag of transportation that simply is set to a specific location in Faerun.
Okay.
Now, because he used that version of a bag, I can, now that I know what it looks like, I can teleport it here to us. That's
Yeah.
why.
I'm gonna get off
Like I
the.
said,
I'm gonna get off the sofa and take a step towards the door. Going. I'm just precaution. I just don't.
Do it. I walk up to the teleportation circle. So,
oh,
Don't walk into it. He's gonna
Don't
teleport the bag here.
touch it.
I'm not going to touch
It's on the table. As you see that
Yeah, I'm backing up a
he
little
begins to
bit.
cast
I
a
took a few steps
spell.
back. I'm
He
like,
begins
nope.
he begins to cast a spell again, entering into pain as he does it. As you see that in a as the teleportation circle burns up, as almost at an instant the egg, which is perfectly fine, is there.
I grab
The
the
egg that you once had.
I'm just staying
Yes,
back. I
the
don't
egg
trust
is.
it.
Yeah, you kind of pick up the egg and you look over it. No cracks, no nothing. It's got that shame simmer to it. It's got the same magical aura to it. And he goes, oh, yes. You see that he kind of coughs up a little blood, kind of wipes it away. Oh, I apologize. Very powerful magic at my old age is very taxing. Please. He kind of sits down and he goes, now that I have done that for you, I need assistance of my own.
I'll be holding on to the egg this time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
He kind of goes, that, as you can tell, our town is being plagued by something. I don't know. We don't exactly know what it is, but we might know what's causing it, or who's causing it. Years ago, maybe 12 or so, there was a man that came into town, very disheveled man. He was wearing nice clothes, but he was clearly been running for days. And the priests of the town did not want to go near them, saying that there was something horrible surrounding that man. They could sense evil. And he wasn't kind, but he wasn't mean. He was indifferent. He stayed in our town for a day before leaving, but not before. Well, not before
Sorry.
leaving into the woods, the deep woods that is behind our town. And I have a well, sneaking suspicion that he left something there. It's what is causing our town a lot of well, this blight. And she kind of he kind of points to the doll. He goes, he's got this. She apparently has the same. He kind of puts his hands up. Logo that he wore on his very nice suit overcoat, and she has on her back. She kind of points to Lady, or he points to Lady specifically.
Hmm.
He kind of goes, so I need your group's help in fixing this problem. If this each year the blight grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and if we don't stop it soon, we won't be able to feed ourselves. He kind of gets up. He kind of gets up from his chair once again as he goes, and he puts a coat on. Um, his wife kind of understands that she wants to stop him, but seems that he's determined to uh, come with you. He kind of goes, all right. Any questions?
Well, what more do we know about this blight?
Other than it stemmed from possibly infernal magic? But
Hmm.
if my memory serves me correct, and it usually does, there have been no weird oddities that have gone into the woods except 12 years ago when that disheveled man had gone into those woods the day that he arrived. And the timeline does logically mesh. So,
Hmm.
please,
I'm,
I
I'm I definitely agree to help.
thank you.
Definitely.
And I'm sorry to kind of force this, but I need to make sure that, well, my home is able to be lived in, and that the people here are able to sustain and survive on it. They're so busy with
It is.
trying to make sure that they can grow crops and be able to get clean water that none of them, no
It is.
experience, have the time or even the will to go into the woods to chase ghosts. So your help is needed, please.
I guess we'll be the ghost hunters.
Sure.
This,
He kind of opens the door. Come now, we
no,
let
that
us.
was a joke. And good attempt of humor, if I say so myself.
Yes, come now, friend.
So,
As he kind of
Ruby's holding back a snarky comeback about calling that humor, but
he ushers everybody out. Um, as as you see that he begins to walk, um, trying to lead you, but due to his slowness, to the into the woods. And I'm assuming you guys
Yeah.
would follow him,
We can go
unless
with
you have.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you guys begin to enter the woods, it seems nice-ish at first. But as you guys venture deeper and deeper and deeper, maybe you've been walking for an hour or so, eh, there's less and less like woodland creatures, right? And you can just smell.
It just feels like we're like it's like more like we're
You
like
can
in a
just
predator's
smell that
territory
some.
kind of thing. Like it's something's not right.
Well, it's less of that, but you can just smell that something's not right. Lady, you specifically get a weird feeling in
Yeah.
your chest.
hmm You can see her a little like creaking more than usual as her movements are more stiff. As Aki, you could like kind of tell that like she's starting to like actually like feel something since
Lady,
you being like
are
paralyzed.
you okay? Is the tea getting to you?
Is the tea getting to you?
God damn it, lady! Did those old people put laxative in or something? Damn it!
Buxton require laxatives, and I
Lady, I
am
was making a
quite
joke, but you okay? You seem kind of off.
I'm
I mean,
quite
it's spooky
more
here.
interested on this blight now. I guess you still remember ordeal from long ago when we met.
Wasn't.
It wasn't that long ago. She's being dramatic.
And unfortunately, my short-term memory is going. Just
that
to
when
just to refresh
that when
just to refresh the audience. What was the deal?
remember that she was going to be your companion and will help you in anything. But when something came up, you'll do the same for her. You know.
Are you cashing that favor in now? Are you clocking that ticket for me? So I need to help you. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, I did fuck up with the egg, so yeah, I owe you. So
To be fair,
Good.
we all fucked up in that situation.
yeah, but Aki feels like she fucked up more than everyone else because she's the one that trusted a stranger.
Because you did.
Good.
Ruby's gonna
I will be
glare at the kobold
paranoid.
because she's getting really sick of the kobold's shit with that right now.
Look, I thought it was a nice gesture. I couldn't hold on to the egg. I thought it was a bag of holding. It's not my fault. I'm not a paranoid schizophrenic that wants to check every single item and look for traps every 5 feet. Should I? Maybe. Not right now.
He kind of pipes up. Erwin, no matter who had the egg, Erwin would have persuaded you in one way or another.
Sir, I
To
respect
put
you
that
as
egg
an
in your
elderly
bag.
dragonborn, but please, if you praise that four-armed bastard one more time,
I'm not praising.
I have...
I'm simply
I forget how
stating
many more orbs I have,
that
but I'm gonna break one just for funsies to make Talos very happy right now, so please no. I might make it a gamble and just randomly throw a marble down and see which we don't know. It could be air, it could be water.
There's
At
a
least know it's
difference
not
between
fire.
praising and giving credit where credit's due.
No, I'm not giving credit. I'm saying it was inevitable.
Yeah, well, it's inevitable
just
that my
Erwin.
fist, she points to her fist, will go into his face. I will knock out a damn tooth out of his damn grin.
Of course. I'm simply stating to not be harsh on yourself.
Uh-huh.
It's not like
Don't
you
worry,
could
that's
have
my
taken
job.
it away. It's
I
not
I just
like you
glare
could
at
have
you and
taken
snort
it
at you.
away from. It's not like you could have been able to take it away from him, and you tried. It would have been a terrible idea from what I've seen, from what I saw. Ugh.
Yes,
Either
Like I
way,
he could have outright killed us. Instead, he uses little magic voodoo. She holds her hands out going, magic voodoo, and made the stupid skeletons around us try to destroy us. Yet that was so much fun.
Yes, necromancy is a very useful magic. Well, most magic is.
Yeah.
I love it
Either
referring to
way.
magical voodoo in a situation with multiple with several big magic.
She's just
No,
mad.
you guys-
Aki's
mostly
just
magic.
mad. She's just like, fuck this man. I
You
don't want to give him any
guys
more
get-
praise.
As you
Especially
guys are-
Ruby, who's specifically
Guys.
a magic user.
Either way,
as
if I suspect,
Magic, bitch.
if I suspect whatever is here, then you can see her like plucking her arm with a kneel prepared. It's not coming back alive.
I roll up a sleeve and do like the Rosa Riveter pose, going, gotcha, we kill it, got it.
So as you guys are walking, you pass a rock.
Is it a nice
It's a
rock?
big rock,
Invigorating
Or-
information.
sort of. But as you guys continue, you pass the same rock.
Invigorating.
As you guys,
no.
as you guys go further,
No. I'm gonna stop
You're at
walking
the
and
same
grab.
rock.
I'm gonna grab Lady like by her collar. and, guys, I grab somebody else. I don't know. I'm gonna grab randomly. I'm gonna grab Ruby by the collar too. I'm holding you two.
everybody needs me to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh dear!
Con save.
Welcome to the
Con save.
shit.
Oh hey, maybe I'll actually fucking do well this
I'm
time.
in the wrong.
22.
15.
6.
Whoever got over a 10, you don't feel anything. Anybody that did not get a 10,
I think I failed.
Aki, you feel you start getting a headache almost. As just like the smell just ugh.
So more like a
As
migraine
you
then?
want to get, yeah, like you get a migraine. It lasts for a little bit. It kind of fades away. But like, it seems like every single time you guys end back up here, something smells worse.
Well, I stopped walking. I'm just literally standing still in front of the rock now. I'm not gonna keep walking. There's no more point.
No. I mean, as by the third time.
Okay, so
that
I
you guys
failed to
got
save,
here.
and now
Like,
it's
the
like it's bugging
smell-
me. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, everybody could smell it. You're just the only
Okay.
one.
Well, I'm
that
having
can,
my hand and my sleeve are like
it's-
covering my mouth as I'm kind of like gagging, going, "Well, this is amusing. What the hell causes us to bad smell and walking in circles?"
It is quite.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite.
God,
That's
it
Everybody roll me perception.
It is quite foul.
Alright,
if
I'll
I
do
do
that
say so
first.
myself.
24.
5.
12.
23.
And I was wanting to cast a spell as well.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. What were you wanting to cast?
Detect magic.
It's everywhere. Like you cast it, and
Oh, so it's just around us.
you're just bombarded with lights and
Disco light
necromancy, transmutation, conjuration. Like it's everything, right?
Disco light mode.
Yeah.
Stop it.
With your collective perception checks, you guys notice that next to the rock there seems to be a small like totem almost, like made out of hay and straw and leaves, and looks wicked almost because it's kind of hiding in the crevice at the bottom of the rock, sticking
Is there a
out slightly.
specific type of magic coming from it?
Yeah, you get a strong sense of divination, necromancy, and transmutation. Like you get those are the biggest. Kind of got a mix of everything, but those are the biggest feelings you get.
Would we realize destroying these things would stop this or make it worse?
That requires an Arcana check.
Okay.
Do we recognize this from anywhere?
Might as well try.
Shit, I got a 12.
I got a 14.
Alright, Arcana.
So
Come on, give me something good. 18!
I was gonna throw a sacred flame at one of these doll things, see if I can
Yeah, the
destroy
one
it.
you're fucking
You're 18. You kind of know that sometimes that can be the case. Ruby, the old man kind of pipes up and he goes, That that's looping us. Somebody needs to destroy it.
Okay.
I was
Cool.
gonna
Holy
light it on.
magic.
Holy
No, no,
magic.
no, no. Radiant. It needs radiant.
Cool. Sacred flame.
Yeah, you cast Sacred Flame
It's
as
out.
it burns up, and you hear a shriek come from it as it
Cool. Don't care. How
bathes
many
in
dolls were
that
there?
yellowish white
How
light.
many were there?
Just one.
Oh, just one. Damn
Just
it.
one.
Damn it.
The stink goes away.
Can I blow
He
my
goes,
finger like a pistol as a smoke?
Yeah,
Like,
you can. You can. He kind of goes, that infernal magic
Mm-hmm.
is what that was.
Cool. So you
Um,
just let anyone make those things out here? You ain't paying
Is there
attention.
still magic around?
you can tell, but there's no longer a giant source of it, which
Cool.
was coming from that.
Lady, walk
As you
forward.
do know, divination and transmutation magic, when combined, essentially makes time magic.
Mhm.
Um, so
How long were we wandering for?
looping
Then?
you here, you don't know. But
Great.
luckily, your old friend has the keen mind feat, so he knows that he goes, we have not been traveling for longer than we think we have, or longer than expected.
I mean, as long as you don't
This
tell me it's been
simply
like 20
just,
years, we'll be good.
God, no, I'd be dead.
Well, there we go. See, we have literally a time clock with you. So, are we done looping, or do we need to destroy more stuff? Just holding your finger up, right, doing a second flame.
We should be done. We should be done looping, but
I'll keep
we
an
should
eye out for it.
expect more infernal magic.
Okay.
I will notify you if
Um,
I detect any.
Look for any strange
your
rocks.
detect magic is glowing a little bit. Like you can just feel the magic coming like straight ahead from
Yeah, there's something from that way.
you. Yeah. As you guys go forward, you don't immediately in 2 seconds see the big rock again.
I breathe
As
a
you
sigh
can
of
watch it
relief.
go behind you. But you guys do get to an openish portion of the field. You can smell that stench again.
Oh,
More
not
powerful.
Again, not again.
Aki, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw again. Just you because you failed earlier.
You know
Tragic
what?
grouping.
I'm also gonna give myself resistance. Touch myself. There we go. Doesn't sound right when I say that, but okay. I get a D4 to it.
Sure. Yes, you had a
Oh my
D4
God, I
saving.
guess
I mean, I don't need it, but I will add it anyway.
You pass.
Okay, it was
You
21, 23.
get over the
It was
stink,
25.
and now we're immune. And those who passed are immune to the stink.
Okay.
That's why you only had to make the saving again because
I
you've
know,
not
because it was
been
bad
immune
and
to it.
stinky, but...
But as
It
you
was
guys
bad
do,
and
you
stinky.
see you see this field, and you see that the dirt and the grass is, like I said, the gray almost. Like you touch the grass and it crumbles to dust. The trees are not turning to dust, but they're crumbling, weak, brittle. As you guys are immediately um like your head are filled with these thoughts that are obviously not your own. Like you're just bombarded with these whispering noises in your head as you hear like, a cacophony of words repeated in so many it's so fast and so many different voices. I would need a straight intelligence check to be able to pick out what these words actually are as you're bombarded
Modify
by
20.
these whispers.
Is this some sort of fear effect?
This is not a fear effect.
15.
This is a straight intelligence effect to discern the whispers or try to figure out what's being said. Those of you that got a 15 or above, you automatically pass the save, lady.
Oh, yeah.
But the rest of you, those that got a 15 or above, you discern the whispers, which are repeating. They're saying a bunch of random stuff,
Wait, where is it?
but they're repeating a couple words a bunch of times. Imperfection, need, want, must, father, correction, death, and rot. As you see a creature begin to emerge from the tree line, as there's kind of an open field in front of you. As you see a claw kind of reach out from the tree as its long, lanky head begins to pop out. Its face almost that of the skull of a crow, as you see these looks like to be branches even growing out from its back as it begins to crawl closer and closer as it looks malnourished and withered. As I'm going to put in the is it NPC art? Yes. As this is what the creature looks like.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Wait, that's approaching us? We all see this? Or, sorry.
Yes. You see as it's like...
No. I throw Sacred Flame at that thing crawling towards us.
Wait.
No, I ain't touching that thing.
We may be able to reason with it if it's been affected by the if it's been affected by whatever magic is here.
Do you really want to talk to that thing?
It's cautiously approaching. Like you can just tell that
it's crawling.
It's like with how it's hunched over, it's like creeping towards you. As you can tell,
that's not a friendly posture.
You can hear the whispers louder and louder.
He also specifically used the word cautiously, so even it seems to be cautious of us. Yeah. It's been cautious of us as well. So.
Like how a wild animal would approach anybody that it's never seen before.
Can I?
I would that.
Okay, I won't throw it, but if you guys, I'll let you guys handle it. I'm just saying this seems like a really bad idea.
I want to step forward and say simply, if you are under the effects of whatever magic is causing the withering, we are here to help with that.
Don't speak to that foul being.
Yeah, I agree with Lady on this one. I kind of want to kill it.
The creature kind of cricks its head at you.
Not friendly.
Must. You have your perfection. And I need a wisdom save from you, Crystal. As everybody needs to roll me initiative. As I need a wisdom save from you.
For eradication, you foul being.
20.
20. Yeah, you are like lashed out with this just, you can tell, psychic wave of your head is just ringing as these whispers lash out at you. You're being able to resist it.
Can I add a "I told you so" to those whispers to to Draz's? At the end of it, can you hear a "I told you so, I told you so, I told you so"?
All right, so everybody put.
You can tell Draz "I told you so" later after the fight.
Order, please and thank you.
It's almost like my instinct of a creature that looks like death warmed over is crawling towards us is a bad thing.
Order.
I posted mine.
Thank you.
I'm also going to say that this is dragon, so I'm expecting fucking anything at this point.
No, I just know, even if it's a wounded creature, I would assume we could tell if it was like a normal creature. This thing looks just demonic.
This is not normal.
It's not normal, and if
Okay,
it was, it needed help, it wouldn't.
yeah, no,
Sorry, I'm not in the position to be attacked by a creature. I'm not a veterinarian.
Is the source? Do we feel that this is the source, or
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, what kind of
so
magic is coming from it?
everybody else can't tell. You know who. No. You don't know who this is. You know what this is. You know what it wants. You know what it used to be. You know. You can feel it. You can feel it in your soul. You don't like it. Absolutely. You don't like it.
Does Lady
It
have
needs to
multiple souls
die
because of all their bugs?
with every fiber of your being. It needs to die. Anyways, the rest of you,
disappear?
you, Crystal, definitely get a sense of this might be the source.
Since I'm Lady's friend and
I probably should
confidant,
have
would I
asked.
notice
Yeah, I
Lady's
probably
like
should have asked
reaction?
this before.
What?
No, when you got lashed out with the psychic power, you felt the almost as it was hiding, like masking itself, right? But as soon as it attacked, it you could feel that almost demonic magic flood through it. Let's see.
Appear, you foul being.
Silver. Damien.
You don't belong in this world.
Lady.
But yeah, so would I at least notice like Lady's like? Obviously, she's probably like
What's your
tensing up.
dexterity, Aki?
My dex.
I mean,
Yeah. What's your dex? What's your modifier?
+1.
Okay, so Damien won't go before you.
I'm saying, but because we're kind of friends, I'm kind of noticing her mannerisms. Would I at least notice
I
her?
mean,
You can
continue.
continue, Milky.
Or,
Or sorry. You can describe how your character how their posture would change.
Okay, so you can notice that like in the difference that because if you notice before that lady's mostly indifferent to most stuff, you know?
you're very regal.
Like-
Yeah, you're very like refined.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like she doesn't feel anything from it, even if like you do know it as a friend, you know? But now you can definitely feel that this is stirring emotions that they weren't there before. She wants this gone now, you know? Even from before when she said
there is the thing, and I just spelled unknown wrong 3 separate times in 3 separate ways. Not even gonna change it. Not even gonna change it.
It's
I
on loan.
spelled it wrong.
It's on loan.
Like, no,
You rented it.
The fact, oh
No,
my
no,
god,
it's
the fact that
spelled wrong.
a
Oh,
single
unloan.
letter change could have fixed
Unloan.
all three of those. I love it.
Unknowum. Uncle
Unknown.
Unknown. The last one. How would you say the last one? You'll know.
one.
You'll know.
Uncone? I don't know if I can. Jesus, I cannot believe I spelled it wrong 3 separate times in 3 separate
Oh
ways.
yeah, you wrote an M for one of them,
Right.
and an N for another one, and then the first one looks like a Pokemon name.
Unknown thing.
It's fine.
Anyways.
Baby. It's fine.
But
It's
yeah,
fine. Your girlfriend's a
then-
grammar person, but
Anyways.
it's fine.
Anyways, you see that the creature begins to is definitely now more aggressive.
Is it a
as you see
Wendigo?
it out.
Mm.
I mean, it's based on a Wendigo.
I was gonna say, I just look at that image and my mind just keeps
Yeah.
screaming, "That's a Wendigo."
No, I mean that's
We've
what
all
it's
seen-
based off of.
Oh god, what was the game called? That was based on Wendigos?
Like it's not like think about it this way. Wendigos are not like a set in stone creature because
No.
of their origins. Like Wendigos come in a lot of different shapes and
Sure,
forms,
and also it's Native
especially
American folklore
demonic-
too, and they tend to change it.
yeah, Well, yeah, demonic, especially like demonic magic, can take a lot of forms.
Well, essentially, it's a
A lot of
necromancy
them
thing.
tend to.
Yeah, it's a.
Well, a lot of them tend to like the idea is that demons usually will want to take forms, or anything like demonic or infernal will take the
True.
form of something that somebody
It's decayed
fears.
flesh, something like that. Yeah, it took over like a
Yeah,
dead body, and
exactly.
that's what happens. Because
So
Wendigo
when
spirit is the
so
spirit of
this
someone who cannibalized someone else, and it's cursing someone who does do cannibalism. That's what Wendigos typically are. It's a
yeah,
it's
and
a
this is
no. It's a forbidden fruit kind of thing.
and
It's a
this
you don't do
and
that shit.
people are afraid and people are afraid of Wendigos. So
Well, rightfully
it could.
so. They want to eat your flesh.
So yes, no, absolutely. I'm just stating that this is you know demons like to take or anything demonic or infernal or whatever likes to take forms of their magic
So
just
yes,
comes
Aki's
out
gonna continually say, "I
as
told you
fears.
so." We're gonna judge creatures that are crawling towards us and smell like death warmed over are not friendly.
This
All
thing
right.
essentially needs to
So
disappear.
you
Yeah,
To be fair,
you
it
see
very
that it
easily
kind of
could have just been something that got cursed by this place.
And if I smacked
it
it with
kind
one,
of points
you know,
you
it
instead of
points
bomb.
its finger, its wretched little
Shaker Flame
finger
wouldn't have killed it.
at Draz again.
Oh, great.
As I need you to make me a as this just rotting magic begins to be flung at you as I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Is that just the shadow?
Also,
11.
just curious, what the fuck did this thing roll for initiative?
The answer is yes.
It rolled high. The answer is yes.
Yeah, the answer is
The
yes, because
answer, the answer is more than you.
fair enough. I was just curious how much it actually beat
At
me
least you're up
by.
there. I'm like
Draz,
dead fucking last there.
Draz,
Like, I'm-
you
Yeah.
take 35 points of necrotic damage as
Holy
you failed to
shit!
Wrong. Wrong, it takes 17 because I'm resistant.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Thank
You
God,
take
the paladin.
17.
Sorry, I can't get over that. Wrong.
I actually only take half. Okay, mister, you take half.
Let's fucking go.
By the way, for
Alright,
my campaign,
yes,
Laser's gonna be
for
a
the-
hillbilly,
for the-
guys. So just be prepared for that.
for the sake of this lady, this guy is your favored enemy, no matter what the creature type. Lore wise, it is just your favorite enemy.
Ooh.
So yes, so you are inflicted with that. As you can like you're
Hey, yes,
blasted
that's
with it,
very specific.
and the ground beneath you begins to like you can tell that just the rot itself begins to expand a little more. The ground and the flowers and everything just turns away. You see it begins to dash off and as you see that it takes another one of its claws and digs it into the dirt as you see a bunch of thorns begin like thorny branches and vines begin to surround him in a 20-foot area, a 20-foot radius around him
Dear.
as he is now about 45 feet away from you guys.
Oh boy.
You're
Alright.
coming back here, you clown.
It is Ruby, you are up.
Yep. Alright. How far away from us is it?
45 feet and is
Okay,
surrounded by a 20-foot radius of thorny vines.
Ooh. Was just double checking that. I think I'm still just better off starting with a. Why not? I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sure, you
Probably a good
cast
thing to
mage
do.
armor.
Yeah, no, I gotta get myself protected first.
You cast Mage Armor. Are you doing anything else? 'Cause I know that's your action.
Yep. I'm just double checking bonus actions because bonus actions are the ones that I always fucking forget. No.
Mhm.
Okay. No.
That's your
I
turn.
just realized how many fucking reactions I have, but like no bonus
All right.
actions. Yeah, that's my turn.
You end your turn. As it is unknown thing one's, it's gonna do its thing. So, you guys are at the entrance. So, I need Lady and Ruby. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Actually, no. Dex. Sorry, Dex saving throws. My apologies.
All right.
22.
Where is it? There it is.
22.
23.
I read something incorrect. Okay. Um. Thank you. So both of you take 12 piercing damage as more thorny vines begin to come up and grab at you. Um, you are able to easily get out of these vines, but the scraping and dragging as the first layer action is over. And now uh you two, I want you to make me perception checks.
Us two?
Yes, the
Only
ones that
two, yeah.
they got affected.
23
ones-
again.
23. The one that got affected by the layer action, by the first of the layer actions.
24.
You both notice that about 50 feet away from you, what looks like to be in a tree is another one of those totems that brightened up a little bit with this blackish green glow as the vines hit you. It's about 50 feet away from you, straight ahead. But then the glow kind of fades. But it's now Old Man Silver's turn. The old man kind of looks at you, looks at the creature as you see that he kind of takes his claw, reaches into takes his claw, reaches into his little pack. You see, he pulls out this red chili pepper, crushes it into his hand as fire begins to erupt. As he throws it, and a fireball explodes on the creature.
Ooh.
Disappear.
Was that
Fireball,
discount?
you
Was
say?
that discount fireball? Did you get it from the dollar store?
No, that's fireball.
Oh.
It is full on fireball.
Oh.
Because fireball as a spell requires a chili pepper as its material component.
Huh.
I thought
You
it
guys
was a
did not know
real
that.
bottle of bat guano and sulfur.
No, it's a chili pepper, I'm pretty sure.
Either way, chili pepper is good.
Honestly,
too,
it's
so.
kind of funny too, just to have the old man pulls out the chili powder. Fireball.
Okay, so he passed the save, and what you guys notice is that the creature itself, when it got hit by the fireball, it didn't take any damage, as it had some sort of way to almost evade
Of course
the
it does.
attack entirely. As the old man kind of skimpers a little bit to the side, to try to get to try to not stay in one group, as that's
You said that the creature backed up and
That
then
idea.
Draz was moved 45 feet towards it.
No. It backed up. It itself just backed up. You were not moved anywhere.
Oh,
You
it's
I
stayed
thought
where
you
you were.
said. I could have sworn you said I moved.
No, I did not at any point say that you moved anywhere. But it is so. The old man kind of ends his turn. Looks like to be near a tree. As it is now Lady's turn. You are up.
Stop being a
Double
goober.
check for my own curiosity, and yes, it is a tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay,
the fuck?
but
Okay.
Chili pepper is cooler though.
Anyways,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, chili pepper is cooler, but
there's something that requires a
just
chili
for
pepper.
future reference.
that,
I figured to make sure that was just for future reference.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I seriously thought that it required. What requires it?
Okay.
I'll look it up. Anyways,
You may be
continue.
just thinking of another fire-related spell.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no, that's what it is.
Guys,
I
shush.
see it on this sheet. I see it on this sheet. It's dragon's breath that requires a pepper. My apologies. I got the two mixed up.
so
Lady, continue.
can I roll to like see to like know where like his defense is coming from?
I would say give me an insight check to try to
Mhm.
devolve what this creature
It's
what
basically
this creature is getting his how he survived that fireball undamaged.
like get advantage from space bird enemy or no?
Yes, you do get advantage.
Okay.
For
Insight.
more reasons, you have advantage.
Not 20.
Okay, you know of you know that it's kind of a joke in the adventurers guilds that a skilled enough rogue or a skilled enough monk can easily dodge a fireball. It seems that this creature has has an ability that's similar to that.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Is thinking uncanny dodge or something like that.
Also, I assume
More
you're going to let our
evasion.
radiant damage user know about the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's up to her.
Oh yeah. You do know about. She does say like remove the
You
statues
do
that are
point out the
attacking us.
statue.
I'll I'll go for the main one, even if it's slippery
Yeah.
as a road.
So lady does point out that there's a statue on the opposite end of the field, about 50 feet away.
Thank you, lady.
Um, that
And
caused the thorny vines to come out.
mhm.
And sacred flame, or
Um,
what's sacred flame or whatever's reach? Like, what's its range?
Oh, sacred flame.
Whatever your
60
radiant
feet.
damage spell is. Okay, so it's still
Okay.
within your range. Okay.
Also,
Okay,
I have branding
can-
smite too. I could use if I want to use if I want to run up to it.
well,
and smack it.
lady, it is your turn.
If you wanted to run up to it and
I'm
smack
going
it.
to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, you cast Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. So I take aim at it and
Mm-hmm.
I trying to see what it does again. Sorry if I'm taking a moment. It's been a
okay.
moment. So I'm gonna shoot a needle at it.
Go
Sure.
for it.
Roll to hit.
Just like
I try to Facebook match.
disappear. Fear of this world, you foul creature.
Sure.
11.
11 does not hit.
25 hits.
25 does hit. Yes.
Wow, I have
Mhm.
I
no
noticed.
radiant damage. Wow.
Okay, so
I'm a paladin, so I'm built on radiant damage.
Yeah, you are.
I just realized
everything.
that the only possible choice I had for radiant was like, does Chaos Bolt or Chromatic Orb have radiant? No. Okay, I can't do radiant. I can do
So-
force, but I can't do radiant.
Anyways, continue.
1d6 plus 1d6 plus 5. And 1d6 force. So that's a total of 11 damage.
Total of 11 damage.
As
And you added your D6 from Hunter's Mark.
Oh no, I didn't. I forgot. There we go. It's 15.
15 damage, and are you doing your swarm thing? I don't know how that works.
I'm doing my swarm thing, but not to attack. As she runs forward. And where is that?
How close are you getting to him? So 15 damage.
How far is it?
It's 45 feet away, but it is surrounded by a 20-foot radius of thorny vines.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see. 20-foot radius of thorny vines. It's because I have something about this. And I can use it to do this. Different radius. Okay. So I'm basically going to use my swarm keeper magic. Well, swarm keeping as the swarm goes behind it and it tries to like push it closer to me. 15 feet and needs to be a strength saving throw.
You're gonna try to push it closer.
Yep.
To you.
Running away.
You try to push it. One of the things that you realize is that it itself is using the vines to almost root itself into the ground. This creature cannot be forcibly moved.
Okay. But yeah,
So it is immune to effects that forcibly try to move the creature. At least right now.
Oh, glad I didn't try to hither staff it. Then again, don't have anywhere to use. Anyways, don't have anywhere to place another portal.
But yeah,
I mean, there's trees and stuff. Like I said, there's a tree line.
Nothing that's gonna let me cause any kind of significant use with it.
Sure. Yeah, it is a very open field.
Why did you struggle, you foul being?
Okay. It doesn't really respond. You just hear more of the repeated whispers. Is that your turn?
We broke its memory bank. It's stuck on. You may need to turn it on and off again.
Well, it's always been repeating those same words.
You gotta smack it then.
It's turned into Broly, who's only able to say Kakarot.
It is Damien's turn.
Do a magic trick.
Damien is gonna move forward, and he kind of takes out his flute, does some toots, and let's see.
He will play our death march, our death rhapsody.
He will play our death march. Is this the real life?
And
oh my god, damn it! Why am I funny at the most inopportune moments?
As he toots his flute, all of you begin to feel yourself get a little bit faster as you all have all of your speeds are increased by 10 feet for an hour.
Okay, so my duration of the fight. Okay.
And he's going to use his bonus action, and he's going to give Aki, you get a D8 of Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
As he toots his flute a little harder. He's starting to play it more rapidly as he inspires you, and you get a D8 of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
That ends his turn, and it is now layer action number 2. Aki and Damien, you both need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yay! Oh, thank God. 22.
Okay, he fails. So.
Oh no.
You two. I need a perception check from both of you. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
this is-
it's kind of
so,
yourself,
whatever.
silly goose, but okay.
He doesn't
Hey,
see
hey,
shit.
23.
Hey Damien, we need a perception check.
Why, God, Damien, you're so slow. Come on, I got 23.
Yeah.
How much did you get?
DC.
How much did you get? What was your roll, Aki?
23.
23. You see another totem that's to the left, about maybe 30 feet, 35 feet away. 35 feet.
I'm definitely
We'll say
pointing it
35
out,
feet.
going, God damn it, God, we
35
missed
feet
one.
away as it glows, and you see a bunch of crows are flushed from it and begin to hurl at you, almost exploding into this necrotic stench.
Oh,
Was
no.
Radiant the only one that worked, or was it just the best to use against it?
I destroyed a
You-
little straw
you
thing
don't
before, not
know?
these things. So
You just know that the old man said to use radiant.
All right, was just making sure.
Aki, you take
oh God.
8 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
As these things explode. As Damien is hit by this, and he's hit for a little bit more, and just the you see he begins to rapidly vomit
Oh, fun.
from the stench as it overpowers him. Um,
Wussy.
let's see, Aki, it is now your turn.
Dear God. Okay, how many totems are there? Sorry, it was long combat
You
and
s-
things are happening.
You see the one at
Okay.
the end,
Are there
which is 50 feet
still
away from you.
crows flying out of it, or did all the crows fly out of it?
All the crows flew out.
So it's like empty now of
So
crows.
you see
Okay.
the
It's not like
well, it's a
spewing out
small totem.
crows. Okay.
No. It's a very small totem. Like you could hold it in your hand, but like it magically summoned the crows.
Okay.
Like they were never real.
And Lady went forward against the crawling creature that's whispering nonsense.
Yeah, went forward, shot at it twice, missed once, hit one, and tried to use its beast to pull it towards it, but figured out that it's using the
far away is the
thorns to
totem
root
from me?
itself into the ground. The first totem is 50 feet, and it's directly across the field. The second one is 35 feet to the left of the where you guys came in, but a lot of the area is covered by the thorny brambles thanks to this creature.
Okay, cool. Would lightning work on these things?
You could try.
Cool. Can I cast Call Lightning to hit the totem that spewed out the crows at me?
You can. Okay.
She's
Roll
a plague and
damage.
see under the yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna ask, what would be stopping you aside from an immunity?
9 lightning? Not a lot, sorry.
Okay. Let's see. It's not damage to me. Okay, so you can tell that you strike it with lightning as you can see it hits. It doesn't do as much damage as you want as it poofs. Not in a destroyed poof like the last time. It was teleported to a location which you do not know.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's playing hide and go seek. You got
Yepers. You can roll me a perception check to try to find where it popped. Popped back up. So it's 9 lightning damage, you said?
Yeah, 9 damage. 25. Where is it?
It is a little bit further back, right behind the creature, about 40 feet away.
Okay, bonus action. I'm casting spiritual weapon. I'm putting it next to the creature that Lady's fighting.
Okay, sure. Make your attack roll as part of the casting the spell.
Does a 27 hit?
Makes the attack. Yes, that is.
I was just
that
one shy
hits.
from a crit. I'm so mad. Damn.
Yes.
Oh.
Roll your damage.
It's gonna be 6 force.
What kind of damage? Force damage.
Force.
Okay. Yeah, it takes 6. It takes 6 force damage. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do. I'm a cleric. I only get one action on the bonus action. So.
No. I know. I'm just asking. Draz, you're up.
All right. Let's see. You said that there was the You said that there was the one that was to the left of us. How far away?
To the left, that's the one that Aki attacked. and with lightning. So lightning struck down, hit it, but it poof teleported away to a location you do not know, unless Aki pointed it out.
Oh, I yelled it out. I
Alright,
said,
I think-
"Motherfuckers over there."
Okay, yeah. Now
Okay,
it's
then you
40 feet right behind
Yeah, nope.
the creature. The one that attacked you is 50 feet straight away. That's the one that summoned the Brambly Thorns. The
Hey,
Brambly Thorns.
question. What's the weather
Pardon.
like, DM?
It is gray outside.
Is it? Would you
Okay,
call it?
how-
Would you consider it stormy?
No
Damn it.
stormy.
Okay,
You
because there was
can't.
one, because like, well, you said there was two. There was the one that was attacked, and then there was one other, because the creature attacked me, not any of the things.
There's the one at the opposite end of the field that you're in. That's the one that summoned the thorny vines. That attacked Lady and Ruby. He attacked you with a necrotic spell. And then the one that summoned the crows, which had attacked Damien and Aki hit, it teleported and is now still to the left, but it's now behind the creature.
It's
40
kind of
feet
annoying.
away.
And that one was to the left.
And that one was to the left, yes. And
Alright,
the
is there one to the
one straight
is there
ahead
one is there one to the right to complete the triangle?
you don't know. I would
be
say
helpful to
make
have
me a
map.
perception check with disadvantage.
Does this take my action or bonus action, or do I get to do it for free?
You can do it for free, but you are doing it with disadvantage.
Ah, that was
Well,
okay. That
I
was
was
nearly
I
14.
sorry, my mic was mute. I was trying to say no, you're not having disadvantage there because restore balance.
So just be a single
Oh.
roll then.
Right, should
Yeah.
I
Okay, well,
reroll?
what was the rolls? Let me look.
The,
Where's roll room? Go to
it's
this one.
the
So 17, we'll say, is your first one because it's the one that came first.
alright. Well, then that would be a 19.
You are looking, and it's hard to tell because these are made to. It seems that they're made to blend into the environment. You were able to pick out the other two because when they did their thing, they glowed. A form of magic. Well, one spew crows out of it. The other glowed a greeny energy, but you can't seem to find another one on the right hand side.
Okay.
You're not able to discern it. No. You may continue your turn.
Alright. Can I, if I throw a javelin, can I divine smite with it? Because divine smite says melee weapon, not a melee attack.
So divine smite was intended for smiting to be only used with melee attacks. So, no, you cannot smite with ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm. I was just double checking
Nope,
because
totally.
rules is written yes.
Totally, absolutely. But smiting is intended. There are spells like I think branding smite has a ranged option. But divine smite was meant for melee attacks. So I will say that no, you cannot smite with range. It has to be with melee, even if it's a melee weapon that is thrown. That is my ruling.
And its wording literally does say melee weapon attack as well.
Oh no, I know. But I'm saying it was intended for melee attacks.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm agreeing with you there because it specifically states melee weapon attack. So a ranged attack.
Yeah. Range
I'm gonna
attack.
use-
Range. Continue. Dress.
Alright, I'm going to use my what's it called? My circlet of blasting to cast scorching ray at the beast.
Sure. That would be your
Wow.
charisma, would be your spellcasting. So whatever your
Alright.
spellcasting attack is, that's what you
Yeah,
roll
the
to hit.
circular blasting is a
Oh, it has its own attack stat.
yes, it says that the attack bonus a +5, but on my
okay.
spell list it has a +7.
Nope. Use if it has an attack roll, on the item. Use what the item states, because sometimes it'll just
Oh
say
yeah,
it
that
uses
makes
your
sense.
spellcasting modifier. Sometimes it'll use your spellcasting modifier, but if it specifically says, like, if it says this has a +5 to hit and whatever, do that.
Yeah, it says specifically attack
make-
bonus of +5.
All right, perfect. So you attacking. I'm assuming you know how the spell works. So you roll me 3 attack rolls, because I'm
Alright,
assuming you're shooting them all at him.
yes, I'll just roll
Okay.
3d20s and then add on the 5s.
That's absolutely fine.
Let's see, so a 16, an 18, and a 7.
The 16 does not hit. The 7 does not hit, but the 18 does hit.
Alright. Ouch. That's
It
only
takes 3 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does it burn the vines, or is just one target?
No, he gets hit with it.
Does it deal any
So-
extra? Is it weak to fire?
No, you cannot tell that it took any more damage than 3.
Alright. Let's see.
Is that? Do you have any bonus action?
Yes, I can cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. You cast spiritual weapon as well. Yeah, you can do that. Roll to hit, because that is a part of the casting
That
of the
doesn't
spell.
hit.
That does not hit. Your spiritual weapon is summoned and it misses.
So it's either
Um,
17 or
swing and a
18
miss.
for AC.
Let's see. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. As it ends the turn, you see, you do see a third. All of you do see a third totem glow from the right, about 30 feet away.
Oh,
As you see that it glows. And the ground, a magic kind of shoots to the creature as it hits the ground. You see a plant kind of grows and it sprouts this
oh, no.
black-looking flower that has this rotten berry. As you see the creature grabs it and gobbles it down. Its wounds fully healing.
Oh
because
shit!
they're-
It has a healer, guys.
So it was there, I just didn't see it.
It's playing.
Oh
It's
god, it's
cheating.
Druid
the-
cast Good Berry.
It's cheating.
The
It found the
DC
cheat
the
codes.
DC was 20. It was hard because it is they are small in a giant field, and without the glow they are not easy to spot.
Fucking knew it was over there because triangles.
Now, well,
Damn
yeah,
triangles.
that is true.
Wait, that needs to be a
um,
quote. Hold on. Where's the quote channel?
It is now.
I knew it was there
is now
because
its turn.
triangles. I love that.
As you see that, what spell am I? You see that it points it once again points it points its finger. This time it points it at you, Ruby, and I need a con save from you.
Oh god. And this is an ability.
No, it's a spell. It is casting a spell.
Okay. Good to. Okay, just so I know for later, because I
Yeah,
can't
no.
counterspell it. I
This
can't
is a-
counterspell it now, but I just to know
This
is that
is
okay? That is a spell. Okay.
This you can tell that he is using magic. This is a spell that is being
What was the save again? Con.
con save.
Thank you. Con save. 22.
You pass. And you're being used. So you are hit with 20 necrotic damage, and that's already halved.
How much?
As you're hit with that 20 20 necrotic damage, and I already have it for you.
Okay, you said
Um,
20.
Yes, 20.
Yes.
Okay, sorry,
You would have
sorry,
taken 40.
sorry, I kept failing to understand it.
Yes,
I am
so
at 10
it casts
HP.
Oh
the
boy.
spell. You take 20 necrotic damage. As you see that the thorny vines begin to retract as it moves a little bit back towards the tree line
Okay,
itself.
but I have my spiritual weapon right
Um,
next to it, so is it?
your spiritual
Okay.
weapon does not get attacks of
Okay.
opportunity as it works off of your guys' bonus actions.
Okay.
Um,
Unless you're an echo. No, this is
but
Dang
so
it.
it moves about 10 feet away to the tree line. As you see, it begins to cast another spell. As I need, lady, I
Oh
need you to
dear.
make me a wisdom saving throw. As you can feel the whispers begin to lash out at
Shut
you.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Am I bearable to this or am I resistant to this? I don't know. Or just normal.
This is just normal.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yes, I need a wisdom save.
Hey, question: Is
Okay.
this thing undead by any chance?
22.
You don't know.
Okay.
Unless
I
I
was gonna
would
say,
need.
what would we need to do to tell it's what kind of creature it is?
I would either say I'd say it's an insight check.
But on our
That would
turn,
be the
or can
but
we
you'd
do
have
it?
to do that
Uh,
on your
Would that
Okay.
on our
on your
turn? Would that
turn.
use our action to do?
I would say no, but that would be like your once a turn skill check.
Gotcha.
No, absolutely. I just need to know if that would use my action on my turn to do that.
Okay, cause
It
yeah.
would not use your action.
Well, I'm just wondering if
What did
it's
you
undead
get?
because cleric.
No, totally. No, absolutely. You just can't tell.
Also
What did you
undead
get
because protection from evil and
for
good.
your wisdom save?
Yeah.
Lady, what did you get for your wisdom save?
I said 22.
Oh, nice.
22. Okay. Half damage. So you are not frightened, but you still take the second damage.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh, it
stand
was
your
a
ground.
frightened effect.
You stand your ground, lady. You're like, frick you. I ain't
Yes,
scared
it
of
does.
you.
It does
You, I
frighten,
ain't scared
but
of
it is
you.
targeting. But it is targeting lady as
Oh wait, that was a
you
different
take.
attack.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, this is like she's being lashed out by psionic whispers.
Mhm.
And you take.
Mm.
You take 11 psychic damage.
Oh
Oh
dear.
shit.
I'm at 21 hit points.
All right. And that ends its turn. There is no longer vines, but it is 50 feet away from you guys now.
Hey, you said our movement speed was
As
buffed by 10.
buffed by 10. Yes. Ruby, it is your turn.
Yep.
Ruby, do the insight. Do the
I
insight, please.
yeah, that was the plan. I'm making an
Roll
insight
me
to try to figure it out.
Insight.
Because if it's
Insight.
undead, let me know, because I can help out a
9.
lot. Ooh.
You don't know. It's hard to tell. It could be undead, but it also could be maybe demonic, or it could be, and it could, like you said, you don't know. You can't tell.
Lovely.
It's hard to.
Fair enough.
It is hard to
Okay, not risking wasting my turn on a protection from evil and good then.
heat of combat.
Yep.
Um,
You said it's at the tree line now.
It's backing
yes,
up.
so it
Yeah,
is 50
it's
feet
backing
away.
away from
Mhm.
us.
All right. How many
Mhm.
feet?
50 feet away from
50.
you guys.
50 from us.
Okay,
That is where the opposite end is, and where the tree.
got it. Has it actually entered the tree line, getting any kind of cover, or is it just at the edge of
Nope.
the tree line?
It is
Okay.
at the edge of the tree line.
It's like it's retreating
As
and
it
wants to go back.
seems like it doesn't want to go into the forest, but it is not trying to get closer to you.
Absolutely. I was just
You
making.
know it with how fast.
I was more just checking if it had cover, not mainly for
No, it does
everybody
not have
else.
cover. It does not have cover.
Got it. All right. Where is it
Here.
in my spell list? Come on, where are you? There you are. Do I use? Do I try a
Perfectly
third
grasped
level on?
cat.
Do I try a third level on this, or?
I mean, I did for my. I have lightning coming up.
Well, you attacked the totem.
I know, because it pissed me off.
I know.
And then Spirit Weapon almost got a freaking crit, but then it had to roll a 19. Like, god damn it. Stupid spiritual weapon.
And it moved
Alright.
10 feet away for reference
I know.
from your weapons.
Yes. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna throw a third level chromatic orb at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yikes! 16.
16 does not hit. And what level did you cast that?
Third.
Okay. You see that, so it's going to use its reaction. So I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, and this is an ability, I'm assuming then?
This is an ability. This is not a spell.
Got it. Yikes! 11.
You take. You take 9 necrotic damage as it lashes out with a necrotic, just almost a necrotic rebuke as you attack it with the spell. As you take 9 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Yeah,
I'm on 1 hit point.
Oh, you may want to disengage next round.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that Ruby's like down on a knee, heavily panting.
I'm
Oh,
going
dear.
to touch you.
Stop giving me good
It
out
is,
of use quotes.
It is layer action. Is that your turn? Bonus action. Anything? What are we working with?
Double checking. Yeah. How far away from the tree line are we?
You guys are
We
at the
didn't-
entrance.
Yeah, we didn't run forward.
Yeah, so you guys just
Okay, so
entered.
I don't
into the
have. Okay,
clearing.
I don't have much room to back up. Okay.
Yes.
Not without going into the actual forest itself.
Well,
Well, you can
one
go back
thing
where
that
you came from.
One thing that you do notice is that if you look behind you, you can you get a feeling that going back into the tree line is probably more dangerous. As you can just see, there's almost an aura of necrotic surrounding you guys now.
all
In your
right.
panic state of shit, I need to go back into the woods. Oh shit, no, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
You can try.
No, fuck that. Which one is it? Okay, yeah, no, fuck this thing. 2 sorcery points. To
Quicken
quicken the spell.
Sure.
Nah, this thing's getting hit with a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll to hit. Roll twice. This is
Yep,
a
yep, yep.
cantrip.
All right, 24. And yeah,
What
no,
is it?
12. Okay, only one of those is hitting because that's a
What is that?
12.
Yes, only one hits. Roll damage.
All right, 9 force.
It takes 9 force damage.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some healing.
We
After my turn.
It is Old Man Silver's turn. And Old Man Silver looks at you guys, looks at the creature. You see he kind of he kind of moves forward a little bit. You see that he takes out this little piece of looks like to be like a square cube of like metal, almost like iron, and you see that he begins to channel it as lightning begins to crack heavily from it as it launches the chain lightning at the creature. As you see that he does again wince in pain as he casts the spell. Is this an encounter or saving? Dex save. So it does fail.
Fails and it failed to save?
It fails its saving throw, but it still will only take half.
Okay. That's when the old man failed his thing. I'd be like, no!
No. The old man's attack did hit. But because of his evasion, because of the creature's evasion, it takes either half damage or no damage on dex saves.
Gotcha.
To get rid of the totems first, probably.
8.
Well, every time you keep attacking them, they go poof, and it's kind of annoying. It's so annoying.
It's so annoying.
I hate that mechanic in games when you attack shit and it bounces somewhere else. You're like, like, where'd you go?
So yeah.
Oh, you mean like the one guy did bouncing my own fucking chromatic orb back at me?
He reverse Uno.
So yes, that does that. So yes, he's blasted with the lightning. And he is near that one orb. And because it is another target within 30 feet, the bolt will leap to it.
Good.
So
blow it up.
that's the
blow it up.
Blow it up.
No, I know. So it needs to fails the save because it's named an object, but it is resistant to lightning damage. So that is not able to kill it. So the totem poofs to a location that he does not know. Which is unfortunate. Okay. And did I do the first totem layer action?
You attacked
I don't know.
2 people with one of the totems when we first entered. It was
Okay.
I think it was Draz and Lady got hit by it or something.
After Ruby, the totem did not go, so we'll just have the totem go after Old Man Silver.
Okay.
Because I forgot to do it.
I hit my totem and it teleported, and I pointed where that one went.
Yep. Because I'm marking down the what the totems do.
Gotcha.
Because they have different abilities,
Okay.
so they go in order. And I'm looking at the first totem, and I did not mark its ability, and I'm like, oh shit, I think I skipped it because I remember
it's a
Ruby
lot of things to
cast
keep
the
track
spell. It used its the creature used its reaction, and I forgot
fine.
about the totem. So the totem will do its thing. As you see that it is in a new location, which is about 10 feet to the left of it. So it is near the other totem. It is near the other totem now. They're about 10 feet apart.
Oh,
So the
goody!
ones
They're
to the left.
congregating now. They're making a little circle. Great.
But you see that it glows a red color, and Aki, you need to make me a dex save. As a fire begins to erupt at your feet.
Oh, god damn it. It's gonna be a fail.
I see that. You take
God damn it.
12 fire damage as hellish fire begins to fall from you.
Now, question. Because it does hit me with an attack, can I use my Wrath of the Storm to hit it, or no?
What's the range on Wrath of the Storm?
5 feet. Damn it. Never
It
mind.
is within 5 feet. But since this was
Yeah.
a range attack,
So,
it
nope.
does not trigger.
Okay.
It is his turn. Lady, you are up.
Okay. So we know where some totems are, right?
You know where all 3 totems are.
Yeah,
There's one
I
to the
point
right
out the one
about
that
30
burned me
feet,
right now.
and there's two to the left, 10 feet apart from each other. And they are about 50 feet away, as they are at
Okay.
the end. One is 50 feet, one is 40 feet. So they're kind of like at the corner.
Okay.
10 feet
So
apart from each other.
which one was the third one? The one that heals?
The third one, and that is the one to the right.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
25.
25 does hit.
26.
It is immune to piercing damage. So just do the
Bruh.
slashing.
Okay, can't do anything except.
Do the force damage.
Oh,
You can still do the force damage
yeah.
because your bow does force damage, correct? Force damage still does damage.
3
So how
then.
much damage? Okay.
3.
It poofs to a new location. On the make me a perception check to see where it poofed to.
Plus 6.
Oh, I meant to look up that. Oopsies.
Another one.
You don't know. Do you have a second attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the creature.
All right, roll to hit.
I'm a gambling person.
Sure.
You know why?
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Okay, roll to hit.
So plus 4. 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you hit. 10 extra damage.
So 2d6 plus 15.
26.
Plus 1d6 and 1 extra d6 by my storm. I think it was a d6.
And that's it is a d6, and that's piercing damage, correct? Okay.
But yeah, and she tells the creature, "Why did you continue to struggle here? Don't you see you're making this harder and between the two of us?"
You do hear one thing as it does respond to that question from you specifically, lady, as you hear "feed" is the guttural response that you hear in your mind.
You know that's not allowed, isn't it?
All right. So is that your turn, lady?
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Do this to deceased rat.
Okay. It is now Damien's turn. He needs to make me another con save. He does pass, so he's no longer puking.
Unfortunately, it seems like Damien's just not in the VC right now.
God, Damien.
Huh?
You're just not helping.
Yeah.
You're heavily damaged, correct? Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby's
Yes,
down to
I
1
am
HP.
on literally 1 HP.
You have the 1 HP.
He's going to use a healing word.
Alright.
Rolling. Thanks to his special ability, he adds a d6 to any type of healing magic he uses. Okay. So you are healed 25 hit points. As he used a 4th level healing word, and he gets a bonus to any healing spell he does. So that was his bonus action. So he's gonna use his action. Let's see. What is gonna help you guys? What is gonna help you guys? Dun, 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 dun.
Have you ever wished to be small?
Maybe.
y- actually, you, Cobalt. You see, Damien casts a spell, on you as you begin to grow bigger and bigger and bigger as he casts enlarge on you. So you are now a were you medium or small before?
Small.
So you are now a medium creature, and you deal an extra D4 with all of your melee attacks, as well as
You big.
I forget what the other effect was. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and your weapon attacks deal an additional
God, that scared me.
additional
Jesus.
D4 of damage. So you become bigger.
Cool.
And that is the end of Damien's turn. As it is the second layer action, it's going to do its thing. I need Draz and Ruby. I need
Oh,
you
dear.
both.
Oh god damn it! Come on, man.
I need you both to make me strength saves.
And it had to be strength of all things.
Hey, my worst one
11.
was Dex. So.
15.
You see more vines come up, except these vines are almost like hands. Like they're plant-like hands that come out of the ground and grab your ankles. Whereas you were able to avoid them, but you can feel the necrotic touch from them still get you. As you take, use that dice went flying, 9 necrotic damage. But
All right, so
you
4.
are so you are restrained, Ruby, as these viney necrotic hands grab at you. As
I'm
you take,
restrained. Oh boy.
so your movement speed's just 0.
Yeah, so you get
Yeah.
out of it.
You take 16 necrotic damage from these hands.
Ooh, back down to 10 HP again.
You
Let
saved
those
no.
out.
So you basically
As,
just it's like
I forgot to
gambling.
use
You
my
won back
advantage
what
on
you
that, but
lost.
it
It's
didn't
fine.
matter.
Oh well, yeah. You did pass in the end. Aki, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm up. Sorry, I didn't realize it was my turn already.
Yep. Well, no. It was the other.
No, sorry, I was just doing stuff. So the creature is still about 50 feet away from us.
Yes.
Cool.
Creature's about 50
I
feet
still
away.
have lightning on it. Make me a dex save on it as I point to it.
Okay. It needs to make a dex save.
Yes.
It passes and takes no damage
Oh, dear.
thanks to his evasion.
Are you freaking kidding me?
That's basically
You've done
uncanny
it
dodge
multiple
from Rogue.
times.
It takes half damage on Cecil 1,
Um,
so you're saying that it just dodged it?
It has
It has
uncanny dodge.
evasion.
Yeah.
It has evasion.
On any on a deck, whenever the creature makes a dex save, it takes half damage on a success and half damage on a fail
Okay.
and no damage on a success on any dexterity saving throws. Like I said in the beginning, rogues and monks have it.
Gotcha. Sorry, I've been doing other stuff.
No, totally. Don't be sorry.
I guess I'll move the spiritual weapon towards him and try to attack.
Yeah, sure. Roll the hit.
Nope. Ends my turn.
11 does not hit.
Nope, that's all I can do.
Traz, you are up.
Go. Let's see. Does my movement and speed increase at all if I'm being enlarged?
No.
Alright, and
You're
how far
just
away did you
immediately-
just say it was?
He is from you, since you did move up a little bit at the beginning. I'd say he's probably 40 feet away from you.
Alright, so I could
From you
reach it.
specifically. You could reach it, yes, and there's no more thorns. Yes, you could reach it.
1 second. Alright, I'm gonna run up to it and smack it.
Sure. Roll, roll hit.
Mm-hmm. Nope. First attack misses.
11 does not hit, no. Damn, you guys are rolling really bad today.
Yep.
15 does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Alright. Spirit. I use my bonus action for spiritual weapon.
Move up
You know,
spiritual
hey,
weapons.
hey, at least my attack rolls after this can't be blamed
Alright,
on me
that
for
one
being
hits.
bad because you're the one that restrained me.
Everybody, well, you don't have disadvantage. Your movement speed is 0. 23 does hit. Roll damage.
You just can't
This is
move.
not even.
7 force
He had
damage.
less AC than the
Okay, because
skeletons.
are you sure? Because restrained
Uh.
gives creatures attacking me advantage, and I get disadvantage on attack rolls,
Oh,
Yeah, but
it does.
and
just
I have
thought that
disadvantage on
was
dex
grappled.
saves.
Nope, absolutely, that is correct. I was just thinking. I was thinking of something else probably. 7 force damage. You said.
Yes.
All right. He takes 7 force damage. He's looking pretty hurt. Let's see. Any bonus actions? Well, no, you
I
just
used
used
my
your bonus action. Nope, totally. It is now layer action number 3. As you see, the glow is more towards the corner where you guys are at. So it's to the bottom right of the arena, which is about only 20 feet away from you guys. As you see the glow from the totem that Lady attacked. As it let's see, where's the ability? Aki, I need you to make me a wisdom save. As a bunch of flowers begin to spawn at your feet and explode in a foul
Pheromone.
smelling pollen.
Are you being drugged up?
22.
You're not charmed by these, as they stay a foul smell.
Okay.
And you are not charmed.
Okay.
So you're able to ward off the charming flowers, as it is the top of the round and it is its turn. It does not like that you are up in its grill, Drax. Thank God you have necrotic resistance. Because
I think this
it's
attempted charm is payback for Thorn charming him.
no, it's just what the spell does.
I know. I'm
Anyways.
just making a joke that she just happened to be the one getting charmed.
You okay. Not that one. It's this one. You're not okay. So you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Is this a frightened? Oh, wait, I suppose it's probably not.
No, this is a more powerful.
Nope.
You see that he takes his claws and he puts them
Answer is
together and a more powerful. Unlike before, where you kind of just felt it. It still was strong. This is just like a flood of necrotic energy. You fail the saving throw.
Oh dear.
Dun, dun. Okay. The damage is. You're immune to diseases, correct?
Correct.
Great. So if you do die, you will not be reborn as a zombie. Or if you drop to 0, you will not be reborn as a zombie. You take 1, 2. So you take 1t4 necrotic damage, and that is already halved because you have resistance.
I'm still standing.
Let's fucking
Okay.
go!
Yes. You take 24, and he does, and this was a spell, that he cast. Then he's going to.
Should have led with that.
I was gonna say that would have been nice to know because it was then to decide, do I want to try to counterspell it?
That is fine. He's gonna cast a spell as his bonus action too. All of the things that he does are spells. All of it, except unless it's like a melee attack. He's a spellcaster.
Do the totems
For
count?
reference, the totems are not spells. They're layer actions. Layer actions are different. But everything that he does magically,
I don't remember ever hearing of a layer action before, so.
Well, layer actions exist in D&D. Just most DMs don't utilize them because they're usually for like higher level creatures and like precons. They're heavily used, but their condition is really stupid. The creature has to get max in it, like they have to be first on the initiative for layer actions, so they're not even guaranteed. So I just use layer actions.
That makes sense.
Just in boss fights because I think it's a good mechanic, and
So this could have been this could have been easier if I had beat him in initiative.
Oh
no!
Layer actions were gonna happen always.
Okay, I was unsure because you literally
saying,
just said that they have to get first in initiative.
Hey,
well, I'm saying that's what layer actions are, right? Say I still use them regardless of, like, if you're in their layer actions, right? I just don't like how they're done regularly because I think it's really stupid. But anyways, so it uses its bonus action, and it's going to flood. It's going to flood. Aki needs to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
As it casts another psychic spell, hitting you with a wave of raw emotion.
22.
Okay, great.
I was say, yeah, can you
Can you at least be somewhat decent at those with your band currently?
So you take half damage and you are not incapacitated.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hate not just protecting either one of you, but I also now have, with myself being so low and restrained, I have to think about counter-spelling things against me.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked at this moment, so.
What's my damage?
This campaign just does not like Ruby.
Okay, I would appreciate healing because I am at 4 health.
Oh dear.
You take 12 psychic damage, Aki,
Okay.
as you did pass the saving throw. And that is the.
Okie
It is going to try to move away from you. It's going to try to move 30 feet to the corner where the to the left corner where the two totems are. So you do get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Let's see. The only other reaction I have is protection, but that won't help. So I'm going to opportunity attack. 23 hits, I assume.
23 does hit. You can
Alright.
smite on attack of opportunities.
Let's see. It's first class 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing.
And then 7 fire.
Take 7 fire. Yep.
And I am going
Divine
to smite
Smite?
this thing undead.
This thing is not undead, but it is a fiend. So your smite will do an additional 1d8 radiant damage.
Alright, so I'm using a first level, so that's 3d8.
Yes, 38 extra radiant damage, as it is a demon. So you do
11
get
radiant damage.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, you smack dab hit it. As it is now Ruby's turn.
Oh boy.
Ruby, you are up.
It's your turn. It's your turn to die.
Question:
Roll
How's the big guy? How's the big guy looking?
Stinky.
I mean, he's damaged.
We haven't hit him a
But-
lot, don't forget. And he also healed himself.
I know.
Yeah.
He's taken some good hits. With him healing, he's still up. But he's damaged like a lot. Like you can
Yeah,
tell.
I
Might
assume it's
definitely
going to-
hurt him. Definitely hurt.
I assume it's gonna be another. It's gonna be another strength to try to get out of the restrained.
It is at the end of your turn. The condition goes away.
Okay, it's only till the end of my turn. Okay, so I thought it was gonna be like the zombies from before.
Nope. It is not. It is not like the zombies. It goes away at the end of your turn. You can make a strength. You can make a strength check to try to get out of it, but that would take your action.
Why?
Yeah, but there's no. Yeah, why the fuck would I do that? I have like no bonus actions. Might as well work with what I can. Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm deciding. Do I try to attack with disadvantage? Do I restore balance myself to not have disadvantage?
I don't know. But
You said this. You said this guy was a fiend, right?
Yes.
Only Draz would know, but I'm assuming that Draz would have called out, "Hey, my
Filthy
smites
fiend."
hurt it." Like, yeah. Draz could tell that the smites did more damage, were more effective.
Yeah,
So-
I was mainly checking so I knew if it was okay, if I was good to go ahead and
You
cast my.
you actually don't know if it's a fiend or an undead, but you know it's either one of the two, Draz.
Okay.
Because it works on fiends or undead. Out of character, you know it's a fiend, but because you don't because it works on both, you know it's either a fiend or undead. So you guys do realize that it's either fiend or undead, but you do not know which it is. Out of character.
Holy light.
You-
Protection from evil and good on myself.
Sure.
Actually, I'm gonna
What is
go ahead and
protection
I'm gonna
from evil
up.
and good do?
I'm gonna up. First of all, I'm upcasting it to actually second level just to save one of my first level spell slots.
Sure.
I'd only have one left after that. It had creatures of. So specifically aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. So he definitely
Okay.
falls into one of those.
Yep.
Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. So
Okay.
now it just rolls normally against me for. Oh no, because I won't be
Sure.
restrained anymore, so it will just have
Yeah.
disadvantage. Never
It'll
mind.
be any type of attack roll. Sure.
I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it, and
Okay.
if I already was, I would have advantage on any new saves against those.
Okay. Good. Thank you for clarifying. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay. You end your
So
turn.
I am no longer restrained.
The arms go away. And the first totem. The first totem. And this is the one. The first totem is going to do this thing, and I need all of you to make me intelligence saves.
Oh
yippee.
dear.
Oh boy.
Yep, you're hitting the final fix of the totems.
It's just a fright.
15.
It's just a fright effect.
This is a charm effect, not a frighten effect.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
So,
Trying to find it.
And
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, I'm kind of fucked.
anybody that
Because it's
got
the
a
fucking
15
totems and not him.
Yeah,
12,
the
okay.
totem is an inanimate object.
What's the...
And it's a layer
Yeah.
action, so it doesn't. If you got a 15 or above, nothing happens.
Okay,
Take
I'm
no
good.
damage and nothing
Yeah.
happens. So the old man passed,
I
and
didn't.
Damien did pass. Damien uses. So who failed?
I
I
failed.
did.
Me.
Those 3 failed.
Okay. Damien uses his reaction. Draz, you get a. He's gonna use his reaction, and he's gonna give you. There's a charm effect, so you get a plus 12 to the roll of your charm effect saving throw.
So it's now a 19.
So you pass. So just Lady and Knock, or sorry,
Or
Lady
Ruby.
and Ruby.
Ruby.
You both take 6 psychic damage and are now charmed until the end of your next turn and cannot harm. You cannot harm the creature. You can harm the totems, but you cannot directly attack the creature.
So basically, I can't do much.
So it's like Sanctuary. So you can hit it with AoE attacks, but you can't target it with spells or effects, essentially. And
It
this is
was
a charm
6, right? 6 damage or 5?
6 psychic damage. 6 psychic damage.
Okay, 15 hit.
Of all the times to not have acid splash, because I could just purposefully attack right next, like to the side of it, and just hit it with the AOE.
As it is it's only
Actually, just for clarification, that would work, right? Since I'm not specifically targeting it. If I can just purposely target right next to it to hit it with the AOE.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I was just making sure because I know some things can be weird like that.
That is correct. You're essentially for you it's like the Sanctuary spell essentially.
Well, I have no fucking clue what Sanctuary does.
You can't directly harm the creature.
But
you
you
can't
also
target it with
yourself
negative
can't.
effects.
If you attack anyone, then the Sanctuary goes poof.
No. His for the charm. It's not the Sanctuary spell, but the charm itself acts like Sanctuary. It just kind of uses the text. Just for simplicity's sake. The way that the charm works, it acts like as if he was affected by Sanctuary.
But it lasts
sorry. So I can't harm it, so I can't directly target it to damage it, but it also can't do the same to me without ending the charm, I assume.
No, it can attack you.
It can.
It's only you're affected by the charm. So
I could have sworn the charms ended when you attacked the person you charmed.
Depends on the spell.
He didn't charm you. The totems charm you.
Okay, that is just bullshit.
You love a totem. It's like a rock song.
It's the layered actions.
By that logic, I should only not be allowed to target the totem then. If the totem is the thing that charms me.
That's what I'm saying. You guys can attack the totems, but the totems, the way that the effect works is it charms you guys, protecting him, dealing you psychic damage, and not allowing you until the end of your turn to harm him. But he can still freely harm you, because that's just the way the effect works.
Okay, so it's
the effect works.
Okay, I'm just gonna sum it up by its bullshit. Got it.
It's the way the effect works. Anyways, it is the old man's turn, and who is... I could do that, but he would be killing himself.
Bruh.
I mean...
Dude needs to come back alive, dude.
Yeah, please don't let the old man die, then we have to worry about explaining to his wife what happened to her husband.
Whoa.
Do you have Revivify?
No. We're not high enough level.
You can learn. No, yeah, 5th level.
We're level 5.
We're 5th level. You can have Revivify.
Level spells.
Revivify, but Revivify is a 3rd level spell.
I don't have it prepared right now. That would be technically metagaming if I did that right now and changed my...
Nope.
Yeah, so...
Totally. If you don't have it prepared, you don't have it prepared.
I did
but
plan
it is
on
a 3rd level
dying.
Spell. And you do need a diamond of like 300 gold or something.
Don't have that either, so it would be pointless. So yeah, that's why I don't pick those
So we're
spells.
playing with those kind of spells components?
Well, if it's a lot of money, like something like that.
Yeah, we already determined that.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
it's a lot of money,
Mhm.
like a diamond worth
He's just saying
300
that
gold,
we obviously
that's
just can't say,
completely
hey, you die,
unrealistic.
click, boom, you're back to life. Nah, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Exactly. There
Yeah.
has to be
A cost.
like if it's a significant gold cost, like technically, there's some spells that require you to spend like 1 or 2 gold to cast. Right. But if it's like 50 gold, 300 gold, 1,000, that's significant. That needs the spell component. Like the other spell
And then there's the
components
other case. And then there's the other case of my chromatic orb, which does require a diamond worth 50 gold, but we decided, fuck that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we decided that that's not a revive spell. That's an attack spell. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Okay, we got it.
Anyways,
Okay, so.
continuing on.
That's also only a
the-
one-time cost.
The,
He kind of
To be fair, it doesn't use the component usually doesn't use the component unless it
So,
specifically says so.
as
True.
you're at 4 hit points, you're very low. 2 of you are charmed. The totems are still up. Oh, that yeah, the totems are still up. Aki, how are you looking damage wise?
I'm at 11 HP right now.
Okay. Yeah, you are all low. Lady, how are you looking?
I have 15 if I remember.
Okay. So you see that the old man kind of looks at the creature, looks at you guys, see how badly you guys are damaged. Even Damien's looking rough right now. And he kind of you see that he kind of drops his cane to the floor as you see his you can see his silvery veins begin to turn black
No,
as
don't die first,
magic
old man.
Really,
No.
please.
begins to swarm at his throat as he points to the creature as he utters just one word: die.
Oh,
Really?
Howard
As
killed. Oh, shit.
the magic from the as it expelled as he says the words die, this black magic rushes from his throat towards the creature, and as the creature just
Yeah.
and collapses over, as you see that the old man kind of begins to cough
No!
up blood
No!
and
God damn it, dude!
fall to the ground.
No!
As
God damn it.
he's starting to die. And for reference, the way that the old man silver works is he basically has tons of spells that he can use. But because of his old age, every single time he casts a spell,
God damn
he
it.
takes damage equal to the spell level.
Then why was he doing this?
Because he was trying to help you and help the village.
Oh my
He
god.
realized that if this fight continued on a
Yo,
little longer,
Bard.
people might start dying.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
laugh if this was like
you wanna
only
do
the
some
Some
stepping
healing
stone.
his way.
Oh my god.
Yo,
He
Bard.
can't be healed this way. The only way he can be healed, this damage can be healed, is by a long rest because of how old he is. He was on death's door and
Okay.
using powerful magic.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's clear you. It seems pretty clear you probably planned for him to die.
I did not plan for him to die.
We just all sucked at our rolls.
Yet
Oh, God.
this just was a lot earlier than I thought he was gonna die. In the campaign, but makes a good plot point. The creature does it, and he's coughing up and he's dying. He's not dead yet. He's dying.
I know.
You idiot.
Um,
You moron. You absolute dipshit.
Jeez, the man's
Um,
dying. No need to go.
No need to.
How
No
are we
need to
supposed to
berate
your
him.
wife now? God, please don't tell us we're gonna be blamed for this.
you guys are more concerned
I'm just
about what's
I don't know.
about insulting this man
I'm
while
looking
he's
at the sky
dying.
going, does Talos just hate me? I know I pissed him off, but I feel like I pissed somebody else off. Is there somebody else up there that I just need to, like, appeased with something? Do you want a sacrificial goat or something? Like,
you
what the hell did I
guys-
do?
You guys did roll really
Sacrificial goat will be
bad.
down below.
You know, I don't know anymore.
His AC wasn't even that high.
You want some
It's just 17. It's
milk
not
or
that
cheese?
bad.
Wine?
No.
Milk or cheese? Why?
I don't know what the fuck. Who did I
but-
piss off?
As nobody comes to his side and is like,
Okay, I thought we were okay.
Combat.
Babe, are we done with combat?
Oh, combat's over. That
Okay, you
thing's
didn't
dead.
say that. I was going
not
in.
dead.
Yeah.
do stuff. My
Oh no,
God.
the totems crumble.
Okay, then I
and
can
it
run
died.
to
It's
him
just
and I
like-
can heal him, you
Mhm.
dumbass. Jesus
No,
Christ.
he's already told us only a long rest is
Try it
capable of
still.
healing this.
Yes,
Try it
only
still,
natural
though.
rest can heal him.
Can I at least
Try it.
stabilize him so he stops coughing up blood?
Try
You
it
can.
still.
I mean, you can roll medicine, lady. What are you doing?
No, I'm just. So the creature just died.
Yeah, he used power
Yeah,
kill on it.
It's over.
I got
No,
a-
yeah,
Power
the
word
creature's
kill.
fucking dead.
I got a 24 for medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he power word killed
you
that
can-
thing.
Something does compel you, lady, to go over to his body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focusing on
Okay.
old man that's like, please don't die.
You can try
move
to
forward.
you can try to resist this urge if you want.
Oh, I'm
Um,
going, definitely. I'm going.
We'll get to you in a sec. We're gonna get to you in a second.
I got
Kelsey, what are you doing?
Okay, I got 24 for medicine. Can I at least stabilize the old man as I'm holding him going, please don't die on us yet. At least get back to your wife. I don't want to be accountable for this. You said he's like coughing up blood. Like, that's not normal.
Totally.
I want to at least
totally.
stabilize him so we can at least
yeah.
get him back to his wife so he doesn't like croak on the journey back. It was several hours of walking.
You got a 24. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is this just straight medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm looking at
Alright,
him trying to.
You know what? Roll me a
What?
religion check. Roll me a religion check. Let's see if we can get some. Actually, no. Fuck it. Roll me a D100.
Oh dear.
I want a
damn.
D100. As we're gonna get some divine intervention.
92.
Do you know how divine That does not work. Divine intervention is an ability that 10th level clerics get. But the DM can also have you roll a D100. If you get on the D100 a number that is your level or lower,
Nope.
so in this case 5 or lower,
Yeah.
your
wouldn't-
god intervenes.
Nope. Wouldn't have happened. Okay.
92 does not.
Yeah, I
So,
know. You're literally
um,
asking me for a 5% chance. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, I'm
unlucky
just
as
saying,
shit.
it's
No,
fair.
sweetie. I have the Carlson
Yes.
curse is real. I don't get lucky.
I'm just saying. Give you the roll. Talos thinks about intervening, but understands that death is a part of the natural order, and it is his sacrifice, and it was Old Man Silver's sacrifice to make, so he will not interrupt it. But you do get him to a point to where he's dying, but he's not dying. And
Is
he
he-
will.
Yeah, I know he's going to
Um,
die. I just want to stabilize his condition so we can at least travel
No.
with him.
Yeah, she wants to get
that's
him
what
at
I'm saying.
least to his wife.
Yeah,
No,
I don't want him
that's
dying
what
here on
I'm
the
saying.
battlefield.
You've prolonged his death for
Mhm.
maybe a couple more hours.
Okay.
But as the creature dies,
Okay.
and lady, you go over to it,
Mm-hmm. Creaking and everything.
it's
Mm-hmm.
not fully dead in the way.
Mhm. Mhm.
As you can tell, it's also like there's part of it that's still alive.
Mhm.
As you go over to it, and you see
Sorry.
you see a little girl kind of come out of the black.
Mhm.
Like it takes us the
Wait, what?
form of the liquid itself takes the form of this small little girl. This black ooze, almost its blood and bile. As it looks at your character, lady, as it's going to outstretch its hand.
She at first like the other ones like can see her like first off immediately point like the tip of like a needle to its head, but she starts shaking and that and like
The little
Yep.
girl, as you kind of raise your weapon with the needle towards it, she kind of slowly approaches, and not in a threatening way, as she simply says, there's a long silence, but she says,
we don't.
Are you supposed to be the perfect one?
We're not allowed. I am.
She kind of she kind of gets closer, and closer, and she goes, I was told the same thing.
Stop.
But I was too needy for father. She kind of gets closer and gets closer. At this point, she's centimeters away from your face. She's about the same height as you. It almost looks like she's starting to outstretch her arms to give you a hug.
Was it really?
Do you accept this? Do you accept this hug?
You can see her like. At first, she tried to like immediately point it back again, but she shakes more as she just like over time mentioning father as she just like kind of just like takes it and just like gets hugged.
So as you embrace, you see that the ooze begins to dissolve and go into your body as her final words are it's okay to be needy. A father is supposed to love a daughter. As the ooze kind of enters you, and your body your bugs react a little bit, but then simmer. As the creature then decays quickly, the corpse kind of seeps into the ground as you see flowers begin to burst from it, as quickly the grass begins to regrow flowers and the trees start to regain their natural color as the decay quickly disappears. All of you are fully healed and have essentially and gain the effects of a long rest, except for old man.
Yeah,
for the old man.
Because this is the
okay. So essentially, we get a long rest.
We do, but
yes,
not the old guy.
essentially the
Okay.
healing is a long rest because it's not actually a long rest. It's just the effect resets all of your short rest and long rest abilities, spell slots, stuff like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jamie,
essentially,
you gave
essentially
that
on Beyond, I can hit long rest on Beyond.
Yeah.
You, lady, you feel something different about you as you've regained a part of yourself, a small bit of it. And you feel, you remember something that you've never felt before strongly, and it's that you've always wanted to be loved by your father, but you feel an overwhelming need to be loved by your father. But it's not a bad need. It's a natural need, that of a child, just wanting the attention from their parents. But then you get that feeling of being scarred from you, and the feeling then fades as you see that part of your right hand kind of now has that greenish black decaying magic a part of it.
Oh boy.
You can now, once per long rest, cast the Blight spell.
Oh dear.
You can look up what the Blight spell does, but once per long rest, you can cast the Blight spell.
Okay,
and that uses your wisdom.
Did Damien cast earlier on Draz to make him larger and stronger?
Yes. Draz, that in a minute it fades away.
Can you cast it on me so I can carry the old man?
He kind of goes, I can only concentrate on it for a minute.
I'm not that strong.
The man is not hard. You easily pick him up, Aki. He's not heavy.
I know, but I'm not built for strength.
I'm not
But yeah.
He doesn't.
I'm a 14. It's
You
not
do.
like good.
Anyways, lady, what was up?
Okay. Also, you guys can like see that like her body from before, as it was, like an old kind of decayed porcelain doll starts to like look a bit more like lively, as like
less crack, less decay,
less decayed, as like her previous like stone face, as she never like actually expressed anything. It's actually now moving. Actually showing her emotions.
Lady,
now.
I'm happy for you, but we gotta get back. She points to the with her head, the guy in her arms. We gotta get him back before he, I'd rather his final moments be with his wife and not in this weird field. I'm happy for you. I really am. We're kind of on a time clock.
She says as she like, I can deal with this later. Let's move.
Yeah, we gotta get him back.
The man is coughing up more blood.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm fast walking, trying to carry him, trying to run through this.
So yeah, you guys are heading back.
Yep.
And as you guys get out of the forest, you guys went really deep, so it takes you about maybe an hour.
You can just hear me cursing and praying at the same time under my breath, going, "God, don't die on me! God damn it, Talos, don't you fuck me over again."
But the closer you get to the village, the more loud you start hearing things. More specifically, the screams of people, dozens of people. The cracking of fire. As you guys get to the edge of the
forest.
The forest line.
Tree line, yep.
You see the village being burned down. You see a bunch of soldiers with plaided in armor, maybe about a half dozen or so that
any of us recognize the armor or any emblems on it?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
As you see the men clad in their armor, you see that they're dragging people out. As you see the big thing that catches your eye is what looks like to be an ancient blue dragon that is seemingly talking to these 6 individuals. As the screams are beginning to die down, as the people are dying and mostly dead. As you see that the dragon commands, "Where is she? Where is the ranger? Bring her to me now." As the soldiers begin to command,
this is not good.
see that they go into the house, and damaged.
Is that the hero's
half of it
house?
is blown.
Oh no!
Yes.
No!
Blown halfway off by lightning. They drag the old woman out.
Oh hell, no!
One of the things that
I'm gonna scream if you're gonna do this. I will literally have Aki scream across this damn field to get their attention.
Oh dear,
Are you
please.
trying to get us killed by an ancient blue dragon?
Yeah.
I don't care. This is bullshit. I don't want to see this.
Okay.
Fine.
So
You guys can
they're like-
hide. I'm clutching him
they're
in my
like
hands.
No, give me a second. What do I have? Because Ruby actually has self-preservation
300 feet away.
instincts.
Go for it.
No,
You have
okay, never mind.
300
Don't got
feet
anything
away.
to stop you with.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You are 300 feet away, so I would say that it
What time of day is it? Just curious. Is it like nighttime? Could be a couple
It's-
hours walking, a couple hours back.
it's past maybe like 4 o'clock.
But
No, man,
if
actually
he's
says
burning
it.
everything, is there
It's
smoke in
4.
the air making it kind of dark and hazy?
Kinda, but it's still it's the smoke before. Well, sorry, the dark clouds before was from the decay.
I know, but I'm
and
saying,
because you
but
guys
if we
had-
can smell and see fire and he's burning everything, it's gonna cause smoke in the air and make it like cloudy.
No,
like,
yeah,
overcast.
it's not cloudy. The smoke is not. The sky itself is clear, and the smoke is not enough to add to the cloudiness. It is full clear now, right? There's smoke in the air, but it's not to a point where it creates a giant cloud of smoke.
No, I'm just trying to see. What?
Yeah, no. If you need, it's not cloudy. There's smoke coming from the buildings, but it's not enough to create a cloudy state. But one of the things that you do notice,
Mm-hmm.
is that the symbol on these guys' armor is that of a what looks like to be the head of a blue dragon. As you see that it's kind of like crest. It's a coiled. What it looks like to be the head itself is kind of coiled around and opening its mouth as lightning bolts are kind of shot out of it as it's kind of coiling around what looks like to be almost like a stick man figure, like faceless, expressionless, like a vestige of a man with this blue dragon being coiled around as lightning bolts are shot from it. As it's on their chests, it's on their shoulder pads, it's on the capes that they're wearing. As it's like plastered everywhere. Like they're in full plate armor. Each of them are carrying what looks like to be great swords, almost militant. As each of them are, the same attire, same weapons, same armor. Little differences. Some are shorter, some are bigger. Some have tails, some have horns. But these two, the two men out of the 4, drag them out. As you see that there's a lot more bodies, a lot more of these soldiers as well. As the adventurers did fight back, and were winning for a while until this guy showed up. The dragon. As they begin to drag her out.
So if I don't scream,
you're approaching.
Well, no, actually, I'm gonna use the necklace of prayer beads to windwalk me and the guy in my arms to get closer.
What does windwalk do?
You have 10 rolling creatures you can see within range. Assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearance with the clouds. While in this form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are the dash action or to revert to normal form. So I would basically just fly 300 feet.
Okay,
so basically turn me and the guy in my arms. Yeah, to get up to him, and then turn it off like boom. That way I'm holding him in my arms. And yes, I changed my alignment now to chaotic good because Aki she's definitely good aligned at this point right now with this shit. She's not neutral anymore. She's definitely caring about people. Chaotic neutral before. She's definitely
keep it chaotic neutral. Keep it chaotic neutral for now. If you're gonna change your alignment, it has to be something specific that happens. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. But I will. If you want an alignment change, we'll have to have a conversation about that. Okay. So you are still chaotic neutral. Just because you do 1 or 2 good acts, it's not immediately.
I just realized the way I'm portraying her, it's just good. But okay, yeah, I would basically do that to get right in his face with the dying husband in my arms.
So okay. So whose face are you getting up to?
Mr. Angry Blue Dragon that is screaming for the ranger, which I'm seeing them now pull out his wife.
Okay. So are you like what in emphasis? What like? Because in your gaseous form, are you getting up to the face? Because you would fall.
Well, I'm
at that
getting
point.
up to like the point where they're at.
Okay.
I don't want to be like 500 feet away. My intent is once she gas forms, she's basically I'm gonna like want the husband to be with the wife. It's just.
Oh, okay. So instead, you would be after the guards basically dragged they dragged the woman out and they threw the lady in front of the dragon.
Yes,
they are now surrounded. The dragons in hold on. Let me describe this. Dragons are in front. And there's a semicircle with the 6 guards around the lady. So you take your gaseous form.
Yeah.
And you are then going to go right next to the lady.
Yes.
So the semicircle now surrounds you guys as the ancient dragon is in front of you.
Yep.
And you pop your form.
Yep. Turn back to solid. Yep.
Pop your form with the dying husband as you set her. Because the lady's on the ground at this point.
Yeah, I would.
So
I would be kneeling with him, putting his face towards her, and I'm kind of going after the dragon, going.
I mean,
give them a moment. He is dying. This is. Oh no, she's glaring at him, saying, "I don't care what you're doing. He's almost dead. This is her husband. Let them have this moment. You can torture me later for this."
No. I need you to roll me. So all the guards have drawn their swords at this point.
That's fine.
I need you to roll me. Are you trying to intimidate, persuade? What?
Intimidation.
I need a roll. I need a skill.
Intimidation.
I need an intimidation.
She's glaring.
All right. To see.
Let's see. Does this work? Does it work on myself?
What works on yourself?
Yeah, I can do guidance on myself, can't I?
Yeah, you can guide yourself.
Okay, I was making sure.
Alice knows you need it.
And a D4. Nice. So 22?
Jesus. Okay. So you're not dead immediately. So the dragon kind of looks at you. Just the balls to appear for this small little white dragonborn to appear with a dying man next to the wife and he kind of looks at the guards and he kind of like waves his claw and the guards still drawn but are now not going to kill you all.
It's only me. Nobody else came with me, sweetie, unless anyone else wanted to come with me.
We're all still.
At least Ruby's still fucking 300 feet. However far away it was.
Yeah. Pause for a second. What do you got? Pause. We're going
and again, Ruby actually has some self-preservation.
Draz and Lady, what are you two doing? Are you just watching this unfold?
I'm right now trying to deal with the now I have feelings. Like actual feelings.
Oh, so I confused you more, because now you're like, my friend's in danger, but now I feel conflicted? That's a new feeling.
Yeah.
Things are weird.
Before her stuff was like, this is the appropriate thing to do. Now she knows why she's doing stuff.
She's like, that seems suicidal.
Continuing on, Draz, are you doing anything or are you just watching from the tree line?
I'm watching. I'm also a bit checked out.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
same to be honest.
Going on for
I'm
a while.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
We're ending soon.
Yeah, it's
ending soon.
No, I mean we're ending soon. I just have to finish this part because I didn't think you'd confront the dragon.
No, I would.
But here we are.
Fuck this shit.
Well, yeah, I need to take that into account more. So.
And Ruby's not doing anything. She's staying there just cursing under her breath in Infernal about stupid fucking Dragonborns.
Pissing his pants. Damien's terrified. Because if a blue dragonborn fucked this shit up, imagine what an ancient dragon's gonna do. So he, the old man can't really say much. The wife, the old lady, kind of has him in his arms as she holds him. Kind of looks at looks at the plants, sees that the sky is no longer gray, except for that of the smoke. She knows what he did, and he knows what he did, and there's a moment of sadness as
Sorry.
He now cannot. His sacrifice was in vain. The village will never reap the benefits of his sacrifice because there is no people for it to enjoy. She understands why he did it. He understands that he wanted to do something for so long, but his wife wouldn't let him. And
I'm gonna place his hand over her hand because obviously I know he can't. He's kind of weak, and just kind of.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't. The guards are like at this point. Two of the guards have stepped in front of you and are not letting you go closer to him.
I'm still holding him. I didn't let him go. I'm still holding on. I kneeled down.
She took him.
She took him. Okay.
She grabbed him from you and is now he's in her lap. As the guards are now like they don't want you. That you convinced the dragon to let them have their moment, but you're not no funny business, lady. As he slowly, she kind of holds the back of his head as he kind of nuzzles himself into her. She slowly closes his eyes with her hands as he, his one hand is like slightly grabbing her wrist as it slowly releases and lands on the ground as he takes his final breath. And she's just a mess. She's trying not to cry, but it's hard. She has so much emotion. She might be on the verge of having a heart attack and dying herself.
Oh my god.
Like, it's just that bad. As the dragon kind of goes, he kind of sighs, kind of rolls his eyes, looks at them, looks at you, Aki, and and kind of sniffs you from, like, you can tell that he kind of lowers his head, takes a whiff of you.
I just kind of raise a brow looking up at him like, what the frick?
He kind of goes, I would refer to you as young, but you are not of true draconic blood. So you are nothing but a pest. Why have you? First, it takes a lot of balls to come up to a dragon and demand silence from him. So I will give you that. You can feel the electricity in the air. Just a being of pure lightning is standing in front of you. Like, Talos has blue dragons and I think copper dragons, and also bronze dragons. I think they also bronze breathes fire. No, bronze are lightning. Copper is also fire, because they can't have a poison metallic dragon. There's two fire metallic dragons. Because game's like, anyways, Talos has electronic lightning dragons under his commands, and those are like, for an ancient dragon to be out in the world.
I fucked around and found out. I'm still glaring at this giant motherfucker.
What are you saying?
I kind of point over to the now crying widow and go, you accomplished nothing here but killing innocents. And for what? Just to drag out an old woman? She's already grieving enough. Her husband's dead.
He kind of the one soldier would pipe up. Sorry. The one soldier pipes up and says, "You will greet the dragon with a tone of respect, unless you yourself want to." And he's kind of cut off, and the dragon goes, "No, no, 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 no. We are. You know what?" He kind of comes closer. "We are here because the king of the old world is bound to rise again. And we have been lying in wait for hundreds of years, waiting for a golden opportunity. But thanks to my nephew's work, we have now begun the process."
Sorry to interrupt your monologue here. You said nephew. By any chance, he's a four-armed bastard that likes to kill things for fun?
He kind of gives you.
Goodbye.
It gives you a smirk.
Goodbye, whatever. Aki, you're dead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Aki, but bye.
He kind of gives you a smirk and goes, "The prince has done much work. Has done a lot of work. Becoming an adventurer of old. Destroying any competition that our king would ever have. Vecna trapping Tiamat hundreds of years ago under the guise of another. He's done lots of work for his father. The old king will rise again. And you will do nothing to stop him. Because his wrath upon Faerû will be that of the world has never seen. The Sapphire King will rise again. Sapphire Guard." And the soldiers kind of pipe up. "Give her a quick death. I like her." As you feel that his wings unfurl as he begins to fly off. As initiative is rolled! And that's what we'll pick up next session.
Oh
as the 6 guards attack you.
Oh, yay.
Shit.
Well, if the Sapphire King guy doesn't sound like a BBEG, I don't know what doesn't.
Hey, and best part is, he's not the dad, he's the uncle of the asshole, so I can still beat up his dad too. I don't care. Bring it on! Bring it on! I get to beat up his uncle.
I cannot believe. I thought that we were going to see this from afar. It's going to be a whole thing. Shit. I gotta be.
Hey,
At least you didn't just try to straight up fucking attack the dragon.
No! I'm a cleric, and I have the dying husband. I wanted at least to say, because I know what's going to happen to the wife. She was going to get murdered in front of her face. I'm like, shit, I want them to at least have their final fucking goodbyes, okay? I'm trying to be good. I'm not an asshole.
Hey, so, like I said, to become a good aligned character from neutral, it's not just, hey, I'm starting to become good. No.
What's up?
It's a longer process, right?
Well, if I survive this, I'm probably gonna die. So
it's well, yeah. If you survive this, Christ, I'm just gonna say, for the sake of not wanting for the sake of clarity, I will say that you guys basically, the party snuck close enough to the village so that at least this will be a somewhat fair fight. And if
the only problem is everyone else is 300 plus feet away, so if they try to get to me, they can't get to me. It will take them like 3 or 4
what I'm
turns.
saying is I'm employing DM nonsense to say that they snuck in while you occupied the dragon enough. So they got close enough to where they're like maybe 60, 70 feet away.
Okay.
So that you won't. So maybe you'll die immediately, but at least still be a fight. Because I designed there to be a fight. I just did not design for one player to maybe be slaughtered before that happens.
I had that ability. I'm like, oh, my prayer beads I can turn into gas form. Oh, I can go 300 feet. Oh,
That is
cool.
true.
Cool.
You became gas, and you made the big dragon mad. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, TK, but I really think we're losing Aki next
No.
session.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well.
We gave Lady emotion immediately so we can traumatize her.
I
killing her
gave everyone
friend.
in the party. It's like, well, time to die, I guess. I will be the sacrificial lamb. Oh well. It'll be my first.
I'm terrified of how
player
powerful
death
these guys
since
actually
Saki.
are.
I mean, they're guards, so it's not obviously not. I'm not going to the dragon, so I'm not going to be like instant KO'd unless I roll shitty for my initiative and they all roll before me. The only plus side is I'm a Tempest cleric, so if they hit me, I can hit them back. And I still have Channel Divinity, so if I want to, I can hit them back for max damage. I can literally probably one-shot one of them. It's lightning. Just saying. That's the only plus side. We had a long rest, so I have all. I haven't used Channel Divinity yet. I have, I think, 5 charges. I think for the raft thing, so it can literally, and they're all within 5 feet of me. So this is gonna be fun. I can actually use it. You know. But okay, I'm gonna